us on the countryside, open field on my mind. About to go buck wild. See us on the countryside, open field on my mind. About to go buck wild.
Talk a truck louder than a snotty nose, baby. Yeah, I'm buck wild. Call me crazy. You don't know me. Say you tough. Well, come show me. Talk a truck louder than a snotty nose, baby. Yeah, I'm buck wild. Call me crazy. Catch me a buck and hit him in the service. Hit him in the right spot. Yeah, that's perfect. Sitting in the speedboat, catching fish, working in the middle of the mud. Yeah, getting dirty. Had to block my gal cause she kept going crazy, tryna lock me down. Yeah, she wanna have my baby. Call me crazy, you don't know me. Say you tough, well come show me. Welcome show me, welcome show me. Say you tough, welcome show me. Boss man, they do what I say. So I ride my own wave, I go hunting with a Draco. Back roads, turn songs, living life with the bros. Never been a problem child, just young and buck wild.
See us on the countryside, open field on my mind. About to go buck wild. See us on the countryside, open field on my mind. About to go buck wild.
See us on the countryside, open field on my mind. About to go buck wild. See us on the countryside, open field on my mind. About to go buck wild. 12 put me over one, thinking about stopping. He see my face, let me go, guess I'm popping. Banger after banger, they wonder when I'm dropping. Young and dumb, clips jumping, having fun, don't care about nothing. Sticked up Navy SEALs, catch you slipping banana peels. Turned up, don't tell me chill, I have my spiders at your crib. Baby boy, I need a bib, shot collars, high live. Live action, this ain't a drill, never fake, I keep it real. Big wheels jacked up, tinted windows matted up. Going fast, saddled up, riding on the interstate. Gonna get my dinner plate, even though we just stay. Fishing rods and worm bait, take your girl on a date.
All of my girls grab all them boys, nobody left for miles. All of you boys grab all your girls, we're gonna go buck wild.
I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm over the edge. Feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear outweighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear outweighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all,
Fake, I keep it real.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Coach Plays. We are back at it and ready for some Monday Night Football between the Seattle Seahawks and the Philadelphia Eagles. Guys, I appreciate everybody being in the house. Chase T66. What's up, Cuzzy? What's up, Angler Allen? Bodo Rip Winter, what is good? The kickoff is up in its way, and the Eagles are already returning this one back to about the 19-yard line. Guys, I appreciate everybody being here. Hopefully we are in for a good game. Me personally, Seattle Seahawks fan tonight. -6. Let's get it. Checking a little bit of audio real quick. See about that. So we got first down and 10. Back's going to move to the right. They're going to jump, and they're going to get the Seattle Seahawks already in offsides. Mess a little bit with the audio. Just kind of trying some new things. Appreciate everybody being here, though. What's up? Rams gonna win? Says go Eagles. Well, I tell you right now, I really wish the Rams won last night. I could have used them to win. Carson Wentz looking, drop back, gonna throw a hitch right here. Luckily, he puts this one to the outside, because if he left this one inside, it's probably a pick 6 going the other way. Carson Wentz really needs a big game tonight. He leads the league in turnovers. I believe it's with 18. And I said it a couple years ago, probably said it this past offseason. I'm not a big believer in Carson Wentz. I do not think he's available enough, and I think he struggles way too much as far as keeping the ball and not possessing it and giving it to the other team. We already got a 2nd and 5, little play action, and he tries to hit a little RPO slant to Ward Jr., and that one is missed. So Rams going to win. Says we don't talk about yesterday. Well, maybe we need to. Man, they had no business losing to the 49ers. No business. As I drink my milk. So here we go, a big 3rd down here for the Eagles. Running back offset to the right. You've got a Trey set to the left. Single receiver is Aguilar to the right. I believe that's Aguilar. That might be Jeffrey. 3-step, looking. He throws to that single receiver side. It is incomplete. That was Alshon Jeffrey. Hit his hands. He's got to find a way to come away with that. Whoa! Bodo Winner with a $4.99 super chat says, what up, coach? Man, I appreciate you very much. Thank you for your support to the channel. Can't even talk right now. Big time dono chat. I appreciate you very much, Winner, man. Doing all right. Hoping for a really big game tonight, and that's a really good stand by the Seattle Seahawks to start, as I'm a Seahawks fan tonight. I know Winner was in the chat earlier before this thing really got kicked off, and he's talking about his frustration that his Steelers can't play tomorrow night, that they have now just announced that they bumped that game to Wednesday. That does suck, but I mean, it's 2020. I mean, let's hope that they don't cancel it. At this point, if they can get it in Wednesday, then we get NFL football Wednesday, Thursday, and then you'll get the Steelers again to play Monday, and I think the Ravens play next Tuesday or something like that. So you're starting to see NFL almost all over the week, and that's good. I mean, I enjoy being able to watch football during the week. So if it remains Wednesday, I expect to do that game Wednesday night. But yeah, like I say, do wish that they play Tuesday. I just wonder if pushing it back to Wednesday will make it to where Lamar Jackson ends up playing in this game. Going to do a swing pass here to the running back Carson. That's good for about 10 yards, but there is a flag on the play. Russell ain't chef, stop. I don't know why my notification's not working. He burns the food. Hey, I think Russell Wilson really could have a big night tonight. I did miss that penalty. Don't know what it was on. So here we go. 1st and 20. Yeah, hands to the face for one of the offensive linemen. So this is going to back up the Seahawks. Instead of getting a first down on the first play, they back up. Rams going to win. Rooting for the Eagles tonight. Trips left, single receiver is DK Metcalf to the right. Back will now go in motion to the left. Looks, he will swing it to the left. He's got Carson to the 30, 35. He'll run out of bounds at about the 38 maybe. Make it the 37, so that's a big pickup on first down. Back-to-back plays, they have just went with a simple swing pass to the back. Rookie Damian Lewis, right guard out of LSU. And then, of course, you got DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, Will Deasley, and Chris Carson. So they've got some pieces for Russell Wilson. Of course, the biggest one is DK Metcalf out of the University of Ole Miss. So we got trips to the right as a tight end will now motion to offset. Actually, motions to the eye. They fake a pitch. Comes back to DK Metcalf on the slant. And that is good for a gain of about 15. Give the Seahawks a first down. Winner says the problem I have may be in a truck driver. I was off Thanksgiving game, wasn't played. Then the truck breaks down and I'm off until Tuesday, so I can't watch the game. Sorry, using voice text because severely dyslexic. So, hey, that's all good. And that is extremely frustrating. I understand that. You know, not every year does your team be able to play on Thanksgiving. So you really want to see them play on Thanksgiving because that's just a great day to sit back, eat food, and watch your team play. I'm a Titans fan, and I think I've gotten one game for the Titans to play on Thanksgiving. I enjoyed it. So I understand the frustration about not being able to watch your team play on Thanksgiving. So I get it. But, hey, you got to be happy with the way the Steelers are playing, that's for sure. So we get a 3 tight end set to the right, single receiver left. They're going to pitch it to the left. He gets to about the 45, and that is where he'll be pushed out. This is going to bring up a 3rd and about medium, maybe a 3rd and 5. So here we go. Twins to the right, pro left. Looks quick, slant, throw. That is to DK Metcalf. And that is another first down, Seattle Seahawks. That's now 2 slants they have gotten to DK Metcalf with that big body of just boxing out the corner. That's pretty easy on that man coverage right there. So 1st and 10. DK Metcalf now has 2 catches, 23 yards with 11.5 average. So good start for DK, getting him the ball in open space, getting the ball quick, getting the ball out of Russell Wilson's hands pretty quick. So 1st and 10. Handoff, Carson cuts it up to the middle. He will get across the 30-yard line. This will bring up about a 2nd and 4, maybe 3. Nice little zone play right there. Yep, cuts it backside A right there and finds a nice little crease. And so we got 2nd and 4 now. That was a horrible coverage. He didn't even check him at the line. Bodo Winter said they're going to have to do better. Get a free play opportunity here. Russell Wilson will just check it down. DK, he'll make a man miss, and we'll get forward to about the 21-yard line. They made the Eagles jump off sides, but a positive play there. This penalty will be declined. And the Seattle Seahawks doing a good job of moving the football here early in this game. So Russell Wilson switches helmets as they're apparently saying he's having issues with the radio in the helmet. So see if they get that fixed. 1st and 10, 2 tight ends on the line of scrimmage to the right, 1 to the left, single receivers to the left. Back is offset right in the shotgun. So 3-step, 4-step, he's in trouble, moves up in the pocket, and he will go down by number 91, Fletcher Cox. The wily veteran able to get Russell Wilson down. Catfish Terry in the house. Appreciate you very much for joining. Tried to go to DK one-on-one to the front pylon. He didn't like it. Felt the pockets collapse and could not get away from Fletcher Cox right there. So now that will bring up a 2nd and 14 and could potentially stall this drive here. Trips to the left. Single receiver is tight to the right. Going to hand off here to Chris Carson. He will maneuver his way forward for a gain of about 3. And this will bring up a 3rd and long, about a 3rd and 11. There is a pile of people just shoving and pushing. And there's finally a flag. We'll have to see who this was on. The refs tried to get this one to just kind of settle down. But it just kind of kept manifesting itself. So we'll see if this is on the Eagles. It might have been Darius Slay. Bodo Winter says they need to call that against both players. I would actually be shocked if they don't, because I would tend to agree. Unsportsmanlike conduct, defense, number 24. And they are just going to call it on the Eagles. So this is going to be an automatic 1st down for the Seahawks. And that is a massive blow to the Eagles. Him and DK really got physical there. Yeah, I don't know. I think they probably should have let that one go. But that will be an automatic 1st down for the Seahawks, moving them forward. That's a horrible penalty. Both players were at fault. I tend to agree. I mean, you see a lot of times those groups like that. Normally, if you're going to throw the flag, you're going to throw them offsetting, but not in this case. So 1st and 10, Seahawks. Ball at the 11-yard line of the Eagles. Motion will go to the right and going to pitch it back to the motion receiver coming back left. Gets to the line of scrimmage, but that is blown up. Well defended by number 23. And there is another flag on the field. This one's late. Slade Jr. is out of the game, Bono Winter says. So we'll see what this flag is. McLeod came down from a safety position and just... Oh, and they're going to say personal foul, unnecessary roughness by Malik Jackson. And this is going to be an automatic 1st down for the Seahawks. So back-to-back really unfortunate penalties for the Eagles. He does take a shot at DK Metcalf late. There's your penalty. A little bit of retaliation from the last play. But all it does is get the Seattle Seahawks a little bit closer to the end zone. Now 1st and goal from the 6. Receiver will motion to the left. Will inside handoff left. Cut back right. Spins. Makes a man miss. And will get to about the 3-yard line. Good physical run there by Carlos Hyde. This will bring up a 2nd and goal. So Seahawks trying to find a way to... They actually missed a foul right there on Malik Jackson. A helmet flew off on a Seattle Seahawks. It was because he got an all face mask and threw his helmet off. Play action. Looks, throws, back of the end zone for DK Metcalf. This one too high, incomplete. Bringing up a 3rd and goal now for the Seahawks. So the question is, can the Eagles, despite having a couple penalties here in this drive, force the Seahawks to kick a field goal here within the own 5-yard line? 13th play of the drive, 3rd and goal. Carlos Hyde in at back, 1 running back, 1 tight end, 3 receivers set, trips right, close. So you got a tight end on the line of scrimmage to the left. 1 second on play clock, just gets it off. Little handoff inside to Carson. He is stuffed at the line of scrimmage, maybe gets 1, but the Eagles defense comes up tight right here. And now a decision to be made by the Seahawks, and you just had 3 basically negative plays. You might have to settle for a field goal here, and that would be a win for the Eagles. If he cuts that back just a little bit there, might have had a little bit more room. And Pete Carroll's going to keep the offense on the field right here. 4th and goal. So I like the aggressive mindset right here. You don't get it. You pin the Eagles back with their struggling offense to force them to go the length of the field. Looks like we will get a timeout here, though. So that will give the Seattle Seahawks a little bit more time to think about this. So timeout, Seattle Seahawks. I'll try to get the game cast up here in just a minute, guys. So here we go, 4th and goal for the 4th and goal for the Seattle Seahawks. Ball is on the 2-yard line. Seahawks are 7 of 9, 3rd in the NFL on 4th down conversions. Lockett in motion, pitch to him. It is blown up by the Eagles. Had nowhere to go there. Too much interior pressure. Derek Barnett, the former Tennessee Vol, right there to blow it up. And the Philadelphia Eagles will take over on downs back in their own 15-yard line. But 4 plays with inside the 10, maybe with inside the 5 for the Seahawks. And they come away with 0 points. And that is how we will start this. So, real quick, guys, just be patient with me. I'm going to try to get this game cast up if I can get it. Let's see here. Copy. Should get it up here in just 1 second as we are in a commercial break. A massive stop for the Philadelphia Eagles right there. And boy, Seattle has to find a way to take advantage of those penalties. And they just absolutely did not. Come on, Gamecast. Get on up here. Pete Carroll is a horrible coach, Horrible play call by Pete Carroll because his dumb A can't coach. And, you know, I'm not going to disagree. I still think about that horrible play call he had in the Super Bowl on the 2-yard line when Marshawn Lynch was just running wild and all they had to do was hand it off, but he wanted to be cute and throw it in, and it cost them the Super Bowl. That I still think about that, and I'm not a Seahawks fan. I think it's one of the worst calls ever to be made in the history of football. They could not stop Marshawn Lynch at all. Could not do it. Well, hopefully the game cast will come up soon, guys, as this one's getting ready to get back started here. So here we go. Eagles, twins left, pro right. Wentz is under center. Receiver will motion to the right. They just do a little inside zone right here. Too much penetration. That is Jamal Adams back there in the backfield pretty quickly. And this will bring up a 2nd and long situation here for the Eagles. What's up, Rams? Gonna win. Appreciate you being back. Really nice defensive stop by the Eagles there on the last drive. Jamal Adams back in the backfield again. He doesn't make the play, but he holds them up just enough to get some other defenders in the play. That will be a gain of about 1, maybe 2. But Jamal Adams right here, back-to-back plays, living in the backfield of the Philadelphia Eagles. What's up, Underdog? Appreciate you joining the stream. It's been a while. Hope you and your family had a great Thanksgiving. Hope everybody in the chat had a great Thanksgiving. I'll get to that question here right after this big 3rd down play for the Eagles. They get a tray wing set to the left, single receiver right. 1 second on play clock. Wentz will get it off. 3-step drop. Looks. He'll throw it deep on the single receiver side. Incomplete. Good coverage there by Griffin. And they're going to have to punt deep in their own territory. So while a big stop for the Eagles was made, the Seattle Seahawks will be able to keep the field position and be able to go on their 2nd drive. So Underdog comes in here and says, "Sup, coach? Thoughts on the NFC East garbage tank division?" It is incredible how bad that division is. And to think of how talented the Dallas Cowboys are, and they're not going to win this terrible division, it's insane. I mean, I honestly think the Washington football team's probably going to win it. He'll field this at about the 45, and he'll hold on to a really good catch right there. That's where the Seahawks will take over. But I don't know, you know, who all you got? You got the Cowboys, Eagles, football team, and the Giants. I mean, maybe the Giants can win this. I know it's them and the football team right there. Just something tells me that with Alex Smith leading that football team in Washington, I think they've got the best shot. But with that even being said, I think the Cowboys are still 1 game out. I don't know. It's a bad division. I don't know if I've ever saw a division quite like it. And when you think about it, is whoever wins that division is going to, they're going to host a playoff game. That's what's crazy about it, is that they are going to host a playoff game. So y'all can give me your thoughts on what you think about this division. Do you think the Eagles have a chance here? It would be a massive win. Sorry about the white light in the screen. It would be a massive win for the Eagles tonight if they can pull one off. But with that being said, I don't know if they're going to be able to pull it off. They're going to have to continue to take care of the football. And they're going to have to play good defense against this Eagles team, and I don't know. I took the Seahawks -6 in this one, so that's where my thoughts are. But like I say, I think the Washington football team probably has the best chance. I think they'll probably finish around the 7 and 9-ish range. And I mean that's where it'll be, and the Washington football team could be looking at hosting a playoff game, which is crazy. So now it looks like I got this game cast here about set up. We'll put that right there. We will transition that in. So there we go. So let me look in here. What's up, Deluxe YT? Appreciate you joining the stream. Rams gonna win says Eagles not looking bad on defense. Bruh, that was pass interference. I agree, that was pass interference. Yeah, I mean, there was some contact there, but they ended up swallowing that whistle. Rams says, 1 sec, got to get my friends to come to the stream. Rams going to win. I appreciate you very much. Man, sharing is caring. Guys, if y'all can, share out the stream to your social medias. That helps get the conversation going. Everybody reacting to every play, and that's when we get in here and have a really fun time. So Rams going to win. I appreciate you very much for doing that. Russell Wilson in trouble. Going to roll out left. He'll throw it to a deep out route to his tight end. This is incomplete. Going to bring up a 2nd and 10. Let me try to get back to your comments here. Underdog says, I just think it's really funny. From what I saw, none of them deserve to win a playoff spot. It's very true, and it's not even just a playoff spot. They are going to host a playoff game, whoever wins this division. Deluxe YT, I really appreciate you joining in the stream. He says, I agree, the defense ain't bad. Come on, Eagles, that NFC West crown is back. Rattletrap Fishing in the house says, hi, bud. Appreciate you very much, Rattletrap Fishing, for joining the stream. Deluxe says, yeah, I'm Rams friend. We go to the school together. Awesome. I appreciate y'all very much for joining the stream. Seahawks, Russell Wilson, 3-step drop. Looks, he flushes up, going to run, and he is met hard by the middle linebacker there. That will be just a gain of a couple, so we're going to have a 3rd and 8 situation right here. Tackle made by number 57. I believe that is Reynolds. They are just doing a pretty well, looks like a pretty well QB spy right there. He is just all over it. Pete Carroll is an average coach, way too overrated. Rams going to win, say. And I don't know if I can disagree with you. I really don't know if I can disagree with you. That was TJ Edwards on the tackle. 2nd season out of Wisconsin. So trips left bunch. Tight end is to the right. 3-step. Look, quick throw here. It is DK Metcalf. Met right just short, just shy of the 1st down. This will bring up about 4th and 1. And another decision for Pete Carroll. I believe this would be too long of a field goal kick here. You're in positive territory. It would not shock me if Pete Carroll tries to go for a 1st down here. DK Metcalf, really good tackle by Darius Slay to hold him up. And for his other defender, his safety, to come over. This will actually bring a 4th and a short 2. They are going to go for it here, as the offense stay on the field. 3:50 left to play in this 1st quarter. 4th and 2 for the Seahawks. 0 seconds on the play clock. You're going to get a timeout by Pete Carroll. That took entirely way too long to get out of the huddle. They have got to speed up their mechanics much, much quicker. Deluxe YT says on 4th down, LMAO, Pete Carroll, come on. Appreciate y'all very much. We already got 10 likes. As always, guys, if you haven't, hit the like button. It helps out the stream. Share it out to your social medias to grow the conversation. And as always, if you haven't yet subscribed to the Coach Plays, please consider doing so. Hashtag flight to 3K, guys. We are back at it. Just recently got in my new house. Got the new setup. I'm going to have to do a video just on my gaming setup here and my streaming setup. That will be to come. Appreciate y'all very much for getting us up to 13 likes. YT James the Gamer in the house. What's up, big guy? Appreciate you joining the stream. So 4th and 2, Seattle Seahawks going for it on about the 41-yard line of the Eagles. Trips right, close. Tight ends to the left. Now you'll get a receiver to motion left. Quick drop. Looks, flushes up. He's in trouble, and he is sacked. Derek Barnett, the former UT Vol, will bring them down. And I don't know what's going on. Russell Wilson seems impatient in the pocket. Normally he is cool, calm, collective, and yes, he will roll out. But right there, I felt like he did not need to run, and he steps up into the pressure, and Barnett is able to bring him down. And just like that, the Eagles have 2 really big stops, and they are looking pretty sweet. So not a bad start for the Philadelphia Eagles. Bodo Winner says, Pete Carroll, another horrible coaching decision. Winner says, I'm happy to see this. Rams going to win. Just got my other friend in here. He's coming. Big shout out to Rams going to win. I appreciate you very much. Sawyer says, let's go, baby Eagles. Appreciate you joining the stream, Sawyer. Russ can't cook. Russ, sup, man. Packer Nation 12 back in the house. Appreciate you very much, Packer Nation. Hope you had a really good Thanksgiving. What's up, RQ3 says, yo, coach. Guys, I appreciate it, man. Appreciate the love. Y'all coming in here hanging out for a Monday Night Football game. The Eagles, go Seahawks. Hey, I'm right there with you, RQ3. I took the Seahawks -6.5. My gut feeling. But hey, the Eagles coming up with some massive stops. Maybe some bad play calling by Pete Carroll can help it out. But interior pressure of this defensive line for the Eagles is really giving the Seahawks some massive fits right now. The question is, can Carson Wentz establish some drives and get them in scoring position for the Eagles? That's where we're going to have to see as far as that. Deluxe YT says, Eagles, baby, I want the crown back from the Hawks. So this would be a really big win for the Eagles if they could find a way to pull an upset here tonight. It gets them right in that thick race for the division that probably is going to be won by a 7-9 record. So they absolutely need this win. And if you think about it with the Eagles, if they continue to play terrible, is this Carson Wentz last year as an Eagle? And is there a point where you start to look at Jalen Hurts to give him some chances? I don't know if we're close to that point. All I know is Carson Wentz leads the league in turnovers. And, you know, if I'm an Eagles OC, Jalen Hurts has some athletic ability. I'm not saying you turn it over to him, but you might start to look at some packages just to kind of use his athletic ability. Because I will say this, a few years ago, I thought the Eagles had a really athletic team. Now, I don't know how athletic it is. I mean, so here we go. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Just do a little shovel pass here. He'll cut it up, and he'll find about 2 yards before he is met down by Brooks. Really good edge defense right there for the Seahawks. Great Thanksgiving, same to you. I'm trying to find all those Bears fans talking all week, but since last night, they all disappeared. I took the Packers, and I'm not shocked at what they did to the Bears last week. I mean, the Bears, feel bad for them. They're about to probably start a rebuild, so can't stand those dirty birds, RQ3 says. So 2nd and 8 for the Eagles, and everybody goes except for the center. This is going to be false start. They're probably going to say everybody, but it needs to be on the center because he didn't snap the ball. Dono hype. Sorry, that might have been a little loud. My fault. Butcher Blocking Patriots Talk comes in with a 199. Welcome back, Coach. We are back at it. Got the new setup. In the new house, in the new crib, looking nice, looking fresh, feeling good. Monday Night Football, back at it. Appreciate you very much. Member gang, Butcher Blocking Patriots Talk, man. Appreciate you very much. So 2nd and 13 here for the Eagles. Butcher Blocking Patriots Talk, another great YouTube sports channel, guys. Rams gonna win. Deluxe YT, go check him out. He's a big one. Boston, New England Patriot fan, but he does a lot of games. He's a great one. Wentz going deep down the field. He got his man, and really good coverage there by Bobby Wagner. Just able to get his hand in on that play, and he had his tight end on a deep post route, but Wagner able to just stay on his inside hip. You see exactly what Carson Wentz is looking at. Pretty a well-thrown ball. If it was just led a little bit more, he probably connects with this. But that is a really good defensive play by Bobby Wagner right there. Packer Nation 12 says, I'll be here more, Coach. I didn't have notifications on. No worries, Packer Nation. I appreciate you for hitting that bell right now, though. Wentz in trouble. Wentz sacked. Seahawks get to him quick. Rasheem Green with the sack. And just like that, the Eagles continue to not be able to move the ball. And the Eagles will have to punt, but because of their defense coming up big, they will now be able to punt from about their own 25, which should allow them to pin this ball a little bit deeper than the last time. Rams going to win, says, come on, Carson. Underdog says, yeah, crazy year indeed. I do wonder how the Browns are 8-3. Well, let's hope they go 8-4 next week, because my Tennessee Titans take on the Browns. Hopefully they can take care of them. But they are playing some good ball. I believe the coaching change really was needed for the Browns last year, and it ended up being a really good decision. As we go into a commercial break, 1:46 left to play. We are still knotted up at 0. Eagles 0. Seahawks 0. Butcher Block says, of course, Wentz would come out and try tonight. Why are you saying that? Why are you saying that? Yeah, I don't know. I still, like I say, I took the Seahawks -6.5. I think they'll be able to eventually spread this out. Deluxe YT says, Bill Belichick probably pissed after last few weeks. Cam ain't it. He's a running back, not a QB. Yo, Chase T66, me and you both, brother. Me and you both. We need some Seahawks points right now. This drive needs to happen. Butcher Blog, Patriots Talk says, same, Chase. Butcher, do you got some skin in the game? Is that what you're telling me? Is that what you're telling me? Or do you got someone on a fantasy team? Bodo Winner says, what a horrible game. I think it might heat up a little bit here, Winner. I think it might heat up. Underdog says, it's not Wentz until he gives the defense an early Christmas present or two. That is probably to come. Probably to come based off his the way he's playing this year. I think that's to come. Bodo Winner says, I did bet the under, so I'm looking pretty good so far. What was that number? What was the total number on this game, Bodo Winner? Had to step away, take a little bit of bite of food. Didn't want to eat on camera. Deluxe YT says, I'm going to get more friends. Be right back. They just going to stop him for like and a comment. And they are out right now. Hey, I appreciate that, Deluxe YT. What's up, bruh? Appreciate you joining the stream, bruh. I like that name. As always, hit the thumbs up. And if you haven't yet subscribed to the Coach Plays, consider doing so, guys. Chase T66 says, yes, sir, Deluxe. Appreciate you very much. Butcher says, I got a Hyundai spin on the game tonight, Coach. Oh, goodness gracious. Goodness gracious, Butcher. But it sounds like you took the Seahawks, which is where I'm at. So that's awesome. What's up, No? So we got Bro, and we got No. Love it. Bro, No. It's all good. Winner 49. So the over and under was 49. Right now the under is looking great, Winner. The under is looking great. I guarantee you that line has already moved to probably 41 or 42. So 1st and 10, handoff, Carson, spin move. That is actually Hyde. He will spin again and will get a gain of maybe a half a yard. But right now, this defensive front for the Eagles really giving some fits. Derek Barnett, 33 career sacks at the University of Tennessee, broke Reggie White's record. He is having a really good night tonight, having 2 big stops on 2 critical 4th downs. What's up, Deluxe Reacts? Yo, sup, my boys? All of y'all got about the same names. Y'all got like this clan. I like it. 2nd and 9, Twins to the right, 2 tight ends on the line of scrimmage to the left. Hyde will now flip sides. Look, we'll swing it out to him, and this one is missed. And right now, this defensive front for the Eagles is giving Russell Wilson some fits right there. Right there, You could tell he's throwing. He's not setting his feet. He throws off his back foot right here because he's anticipating that pressure. And he's almost coming off his reads really quick. This is not a good start if you're a Seattle Seahawks fan right now, because Russell Wilson is not really looking like the Wilson we know. Not looking like it. What's up, Scuff Gamer? Appreciate y'all very much, guys. If y'all are some gamers, I promise you, we are back. We are about to bring some gaming back into this. I need to try to work with my Elgato, and we'll start playing some games on this channel too. As this one comes to 0-0, and I think we're gonna get a delay of game here on 3rd and 9. We are. Russell Wilson, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? 18 likes in here, guys. I appreciate y'all very much. Already off to a great start to this stream. Scuff Gamer says, go Eagles. Appreciate you joining the stream. Night Callie, it's hard being a Rams fan right now. Night Callie, let me ask you this. What in the world happened to the Rams last night? I really needed them to just beat the 49ers. It is the 49ers. It's not the 49ers of last year. They've got all the backups in, and the Rams couldn't do it. Quick throw, DK Metcalf gets to the outside, 15, 20, and it will be pushed out of bounds, shy of the first down, and the Seahawks are going to have to punt. Not good. So 4th and 3, Seahawks having to punt. The under is looking great. This one is off. Gets to about the 20. That's where he'll field it. And my TV froze. Gets to about the 15. That is where he will be brought down. All right. So commercial break for about 30 seconds. Let me get back to these comments. Butcher says, Bodo, that should have hit for you. I can see this being low scoring. Hey, we don't talk about last night, Callie. Sup, I'm back. How have you ever thought about doing TikToks? It's actually a big reach platform. Yeah, you know, I've got a little bit of a TikTok. I really don't make videos, but I wonder if I need to start sharing my YouTube to the TikTok. Maybe I should start doing that. Rams going to win. If you think that would really help me out, let me know in the chat. Russell Wilson says, Russell Wilson way overrated. Bodo Winter says, man, I don't know. He was playing MVP caliber this year so far. Night Callie says, dude, it's been killing me in fantasy for me having too much faith in golf. 100%. Dude might have cost me the week. Underdog says, Night Callie, never put golf in on fantasy. Never. That was a horrible. The Rams should have killed the 49ers. I'm right there with you, Winner. 1st and 10. I'll get back to the chat here in just a second. 1st and 10. Can Carson Wentz and the Eagles start to move the ball? Wide receiver motion left. Fake handoff. Lunks will now throw it to the motion receiver, and that will just get them back to the line of scrimmage. So 2nd and 10. Rams going to win, says, bro, these punters about to get insane stats. Hey, you got to show punters love. Got to show punters love. Underdog says it would help you get Zoomer viewers. Really? Zoomer viewers. I don't know if I've ever heard the word Zoomer, but I might like it. I need to start. I'll start doing that. The coach plays. We'll get on TikTok more. I'll make some TikTok videos, and I will also promote my YouTube channel on TikTok. There you go. What is my TikTok name so everybody can follow me? I really don't do it that much. I've got a few lame duck videos, and that's about it. My TikTok name, I'll put it in here. I actually need to see if I can find the link and just do that way. Copy link, maybe? Copy link. Let's go in the chat right here. Right there. That's my link for the TikTok. But yeah, I'll start posting videos in there. We'll see if we can get a little bit more traction to YouTube from from TikTok. So we'll do that. I guess I need to put my YouTube. My YouTube already is probably in my bio. It is. So wait just a second. Let's do this real quick. You're all live right now. Not live, but okay. Let me see. Dude, it's been a while since I've done this. Oh. Monday Night Football. So I'm posting this right now, but we'll get to it real quick. But here's some kind of breaking here. If my TV doesn't freeze on me, Jalen Hurts is in the game. Come on, what's going on here? What's going on here? This is really coming at a bad time right now. So Carson Wentz was checking into the game. My apologies, as I'm about to get this thing pulled right back up now. I don't know why it does that every now and then. So Carson, looks like he picked up just a gain of a couple, so now Carson Wentz is back out there. They need more of that. They need more Jalen Hurts out there. I don't understand it. So here we go. Carson Wentz on a 3rd and 8. Can they get a first down? We are in the second quarter. 3-step drop. Lunks. Wentz steps up in trouble. Wentz. Sack! The most sacked quarterback in the NFL. Guess what? Gets sacked again. Seahawks forcing the Eagles to punt.
It's taken him 3 days to get open on his route, and then there's not a lot of separation. And this offensive line can't hold up that long. That time, Matt Pryor gets beat, and this has been the reoccurring theme for the Eagles offensively. 4th possession, 4th 3 and out by the Eagles. Johnston had an excellent punt earlier, 63 yards. DJ Reed, new returner back for Seattle for the 20. And he will stumble forward out beyond the 30-yard line. You guys want to explain that to me? The quick change in quarterback hurts the penalty, then he completes a pass, and then you can Carson Wentz right back out immediately after that. That's what Doug Peterson told us all week.
All right, so I just posted that to TikTok. We'll see how it goes. The Carver family's in the house, says shocking. Rams gonna win, says yes. Promoting your YouTube on TikToks helps a lot. I got 10K followers in a month on TikTok, and I bet promoting could really grow YouTube. Well, I'm giving it a shot. Rams gonna win. I appreciate your support, and I appreciate your input right there. Let me get through here again real quick. Boda Winner says, even though I'm a Steelers fan, I picked Lamar Jackson, and I like 3 of my leagues. He's been horrible this year. He has been really bad. Butcher Block says, Coach, I got to send you an epic video from my vacation in Maine. My girlfriend uncles bought a cannon. It's ridiculous. That sounds great. Send it to me. As Tyler Lockett will now just get a gain of about 15 to 20. Big first down for the Seahawks there. Other Coach K in the house says, Coach, what's good? Appreciate you joining the stream, Coach K, man. Been good, man. Pretty good Monday Night Football game here. It is actually entertaining. We got a good crowd in the comments, so I appreciate y'all very much. Hope you've been doing good. Hope you're not too full from Thanksgiving, you know. You don't want to be too full. You want your button on your pants and your zipper to still work. You know what I'm saying? Carver family in the house says shocking. Little inside handoff. Now going to have to bounce to the outside. I believe that's Carlos Hyde, and he is chopped down by number 21, Mills. Really good job there. That will be a loss of 3. Underdog says, LOL, Wentz is the gift that keeps on giving for defenses. That's the gift that keeps on giving the whole year, Clark. Night Callie says, Wentz reminds me of Tannehill, but when he was a Dolphin. Yeah, that's right, because Tannehill as a Titan is legit. That's right. Go Titans, tighten up. Carver family says, Bobby, sup, buddy? Winner. So here we go, 2nd and 13. Trey left, single receiver to the right. 3-step drop for Russell in trouble, will now throw, and this one is low and incomplete. Just bounces that one in the dirt. That one is attended to Hollister, a former Tennessee Titan. Bodo Winter says, okay, I tried to follow you, but TikTok's being a pain in the rear end. Maybe give it another shot later. It's all right. I will probably start to step up my TikTok game. I probably should. Catfish Terry says, Carver family buddy, Butcher Block buddy. Guys, Catfish Terry is another great YouTube channel. I might be biased, but I promise you, he's a great YouTube channel. He is my dad. If you don't have him, please click on his channel and go subscribe to Catfish Terry and the Carver family. That is my brother. Big, deep pass here. DK Metcalf, catch all the way down to the 1-yard line. Deep post route for DK Metcalf. Well defended, but he uses his body and he goes up and gets the football. I tell you, I say it was well covered, but he blew by him. He blew by him. 1st and goal now. They're going to hurry up. Handoff, Carson, bounce, looking for the end zone, and he will not get it. Stopped again by Derek Barnett of the Eagles at the 1-yard line. Chase T66, you want the Seahawks to stop scoring or start scoring? Tell your boy from Tennessee to get out of here because he's blowing it up right now. Butch Block says, hey, Carver's here. Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh, Bobby. You made my night, Carver family says. No problem, Carver. Carver family says, Butcher. Deluxe YT says, go Eagles. Hopefully Eagles can pull it out. No, we're rooting for the Seahawks today, Carver family. -6.5. Here we go. Twins to the right, single receiver left. Looks, play action, throws it to the corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. David Moore with the catch. The nice floater, back shoulder, right over the defensive player. David Moore, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And just like that, the Seahawks are on the board, 6-0. What is up, James Bryan? He comes in here saying, tighten up. I got to start making more Titans videos. I know. They are my team. I haven't been making videos. I'm going to start doing it this week. I don't know if I will stream Titans games because I love just watching them and chilling. But maybe I should. Maybe I should. Chase T66 says, TD, exclamation point, exclamation point. Right on. Absolutely. Extra point attempt is getting ready to go here. That was a 6-play drive. That one is up and good. Let me pull up the box score here, and we will look at what we are working with here stat-wise as we go into a commercial break. Seattle Seahawks 7, Philadelphia Eagles 0. Night Callie says, I really think the Eagles are still hopped up off of that Super Bowl win and have not been the same since. They need to move on if they want to win. You know, there's probably some truth there. I just think Carson Wentz has regressed, probably due to his injuries. I don't know if Carson Wentz is ever going to get back to that level. Appreciate y'all very much for getting us up to 20 likes, and we're not even at halftime here. Let's see if we can get to 25. And the ultimate goal for this stream, hey, let's try to get to 50. I'll take 50. That'd be insane if we can get 50. At this point, go refs, Deluxe YT says. Underdog says, Night Cali, it's trash division. They have every chance in the world. Very true. James Bryant says, hard to enjoy when you're commenting. Yes, like I love doing this. I absolutely do love doing this. But I love watching my Titans, and I love sitting back and just watching it and being able to yell at the TV and not look like a fool on here, you know. But I'll probably start streaming some Titan games at some point. Butcher Block says, Coach, think of all those teams that passed up on DK. I know. And, you know, A.J. Brown, too. A.J. Brown is an absolute stud for the Tennessee Titans, and he made it to the second round. But DK Metcalf, too. I don't know why. I just don't know why. DK Metcalf, I thought coming out of the college was a sure hit to be a pretty dang good football player. And I think he's already better than a pretty dang good football player. So, I don't know. But let's get to the box score and look at some stats here in this game that is led 7-0 by the Seahawks before we get this thing going back. Russell Wilson is 10 of 14 for 127 yards, a touchdown, interception. So even though it seems like he's not done that well tonight, 10 of 14 for 127 and a touchdown with a 123 rating, it's pretty stout. It's not bad. Jalen Hurts 1 of 1 for 6 yards. Carson Wentz 2 of 7, 4 yards. There's your quarterback, Eagles fans. Chris Carson, 3 carries, 9 yards. Carlos Hyde, 6 carries for 6 yards. Miles Sanders only has 2 carries for the Eagles, 1 yard. They are pretty much refusing to run the ball. Big hit there on the kickoff return. Seattle receiving led, of course, by DK Metcalf, 6 catches, 101. I wanted to take the Seahawks minus 6.5 and DK to have over 100 yards receiving. It would have paid plus 580. And I didn't do it. Boy, that looks good right now. 6 catches, 101 yards on 7 targets for DK Metcalf. Leading receiver for the Eagles is Alshon Jeffrey, 1 catch, 6 yards. So not really good. So here we go. 1st and 10. Twins stacked to the left now. A receiver will motion to the right. Fake shovel pass. Look, Wentz in trouble. Has to just throw it down in the ground. That's going to be intentional grounding. There is nobody in the area. Unless they say he was out of the pocket. Even though all he did was run backwards a little bit. I think the Eagles get away with one right there. Deluxe YT already saying DK Metcalf is a top-tier receiver, and I don't know if he's wrong. Don't know if he's wrong. James Bryant says, if you got 2 QBs, you don't have a QB. What is going on? So a 3rd and 2 situation right here. And it looks like they're going to call a timeout. So an Eagles timeout on 3rd and 2. Deluxe YT says, just remember on TikTok, wait 2 hours. That's when the video should start getting promoted. So anything before that, just chill, and it should be good. Yeah, I just posted one when just about a little while. I already figured that probably wouldn't get much traction. But I'll start doing that more for sure. Jalen Hurts is in the game on this 3rd and 2. And hands it off, and that is going nowhere. You can tell Jalen Hurts doing just a simple zone read right there. Thought about keeping it. He elected not to, and I do not know if the Eagles have gotten a first down in this game. I do not know.
Jalen Hurts in the ball game, and the likelihood is they're going to run it. So they stack up around the line of scrimmage, and it's emblematic of the lack of talent on the offensive side.
So, Eagles having to punt again here in this game. Johnston to punt. This one is up and away. This one going to be fielded at about the 27. Gets it to the 35, and that is where he will be met hard. That is number 52, Taylor, with a massive hit there, but he does hold on to the football, and that is where the Seahawks will take over after a 7-point lead. We'll see if Russell Wilson can lead them back down to score more points. About the only thing good going for the Eagles here tonight is that defense, as the offense is incapable of moving the ball so far. Packer Nation 12 says, Eagles come to Lambeau next week. Well, I can tell you right now, I probably like the spread for the Packers. The spread was 8.5 for the Packers last night. I won that spread. 8.5 against the Bears, and you got Aaron Rodgers. But I will say this, Packer Nation 12. I haven't been able to talk to you since this. But I'm very disappointed in your Packers against the Colts. A, for the spread-wise. B, for the Titan-wise. Y'all were up, and then you couldn't stomp on their throat, and you somehow let the Colts come back and win that game. That was a bad loss. That was a bad loss. Deluxe YT says, bro, Seahawks and Eagles aren't looking too good. And I will say this, the Eagles have kind of stumbled as of late. I don't think that they have been as solid as what they have been at the start of the year. So I'm not full sail in on the Seahawks. I just felt like the Seahawks would probably win this game by a couple touchdowns. Rodgers having an MVP season. The defense fell apart in the second half. They did. If MVS didn't fumble, I guarantee we would have won that. I think you would have won. I thought you was going to win on that drive, and then just poor ball security, letting that guy strip it out. I don't know. You got to know in those situations that in overtime that people are going to be scraping for the ball. He's going to have to learn from that. I know he's a young receiver, talented receiver. He's got to learn from it, that's for sure. Philadelphia Eagles, 0 first downs in this game, and it is 9:25 left to play in the first half. That's kind of insane. So 1st and 10, 139 total yards for the Seahawks, 8 first down for the Seahawks, 0 for the Eagles. Time of possession, 13:26 to 7 minutes in favor for the Seahawks. Motion receiver to the left, under center, handoff, Carson, and he's in trouble, and he will just fight to get to the line of scrimmage. There is a flag, and I wonder if this is a face mask on the Eagles. I wasn't quite sure that he got the face mask. Maybe he got the collar. So I think they're calling a horse collar here. I mean, his hands are in there, but they're calling it. Horse collar. That's a tough one. As always, guys, thank y'all for watching. If you haven't yet, hit that like button. It always helps out the stream. Share it out to grow the conversation in the chat box as we react to every play. And as always, if you haven't yet, subscribe to the Coach Plays #flight to 3K, guys. We are almost at 2,500. That's insane. 1st and 10 for the Seahawks after getting a free 15 yards there. The ball is now at the 49. Look, flushed out of pocket. He's in trouble. We'll now just dump it off to Carson, and he will pick up a gain of about 5. Just pretty well lucky play for Russell Wilson. I tell you, he just is in fits right now. He's not seeing it well. He's constantly feeling like he has to run around. The defensive interior for the Eagles right now really kind of getting to Russell Wilson here in this first half. Deluxe YT says, come on, Eagles. 2nd and 5. Got like a really tight trip set to the left. Single receiver is DK Metcalf to the right. Lockett will motion to the right. Handoff Carson left. 45, gets to the 40, and will be pushed out of bounds close to about the 37-yard line. And that is good enough for a 1st down Seahawks. Chris Carson, 7 touches, 34 yards from the scrimmage. 2 tight end set. They will motion to the right. Lockett to the right, DK to the left. Play action, looks, in trouble, rolls to the left, in trouble again. He's in trouble, finally throws it, and he does get it incomplete. There is a flag downfield. He did throw it beyond the line of scrimmage, so this cannot be intentional grounding. See what this is going to be. We've got illegal contact defense, a massive penalty for the Eagles there after almost sacking Russell Wilson. Bro, got to go back. Be back later. Appreciate you, Deluxe. Butcher Blog Patriots Talk says, Coach, there is rumors going around that Hurts will start next if Carson loses this game. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's next week, but I think it's coming if he continues to play bad. But, I mean, even in the packages that they're doing for for Jalen Hurts, it's like I don't know. They're not using them. Like, feel like it's just a little zone read here. You can maneuver some pockets, get them in some quick, easy throw situations, and they're not even doing that. So, I don't know. Handoff Carson right up the middle. Breaks loose, and he will get a gain of about 8 before he's tripped up. Really could have been a massive play. That is Carlos Hyde on the carry. So Twins left, now a tray set, close. Quick throw, Tyler Lockett, and he is going to get forward for a 1st down. Like a throw like that, a very simple, quick screen, wide receiver, get the ball out of your hands quick, would be really good for Jalen Hurts to just kind of get him in a rhythm, let him see the ball, get out of his hands, and get it into the hands of a receiver, and then you can start to build off of that. He can throw the ball. I mean, he has progressed. Is he a guy who's going to sit in the pocket and just nickel and dime people? No. But he progressed at the University of Oklahoma to where you can do some things with him. Play action, boot to the right, gets it. DK Metcalf, 15-10, hurdles a man down to the 4-yard line. 1st down Seahawks, and DK Metcalf is having a night. Should have took him for the 100-yard bet. Peterson is a bad coach. Frank Wright was the mastermind behind the Eagles' Super Bowl win. Frank Wright's been a really good coach for the Colts, that's for sure. And the Eagles have struggled in the loss of him since then. But I think it's more than that, though, because I feel like Carson Wentz's injuries have really hampered him, and I don't see a whole lot of talent on this Eagles team, especially on the offense. I just don't. Russell Wilson looks, throws this one just out of the end zone, incomplete. Could have been a intentional grounding, but maybe. Looks like he was out of the pocket just enough. Derek Barnett closing in on him again. Derek Barnett has been in the backfield a lot, to say the least. And now the flag does come out, and they're going to say intentional grounding, that he didn't get out of the pocket. He, once again, did not throw to anybody in the vicinity. Intentional grounding. So this is a bad play by Russell Wilson, and has everything to do with the pressure by Derek Barnett. He needs to just find his little flat route there in Hollister and just sail it right over his head. But instead he throws it out of the back of the end zone where there's literally no one standing. Just find your guy, sail it right over his head. Night Callie says, Coach, do you think Tampa Bay going to get to the divisional round? I am impressed Tom did this good. I do think they're going to get to the divisional round. They are starting to struggle a little bit. But, I mean, honestly, that Chiefs team is unreal, and they had a chance to win. I do think they get to the divisional round. What happens after that, I do not know. Handoff, Carson makes a man miss, gets to the 10, gets to the 5, driving to the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. Not Eagles, Seahawks. Touchdown, Seahawks. Carson on like a 16-yard run. That was impressive. Nice little trap scheme right there by the Seahawks, but Carson literally carried McLeod into the end zone. He said, get on my back and I'll take you to the promised land. And the Seahawks, pending an extra point, will go up 14 points right here. 8 plays, 66 yards with 3:58 off the clock. And the Seahawks are up 14-0 in this game. So it is going to be very important that Carson Wentz and this Eagles offense can find a way to get something going in this drive, because if they don't and the Seahawks can get the ball back quick before the half, score again, this one could already be a wrap. Butcher did say that should be grounding. What are they looking at? And they got it. They got it. He says, I'm calling it right now. Arians is going to get fired because of Tom Brady. You watch. It has been actually pretty incredible to see Bruce Arians almost attack Tom Brady in the media. And I don't know if that's a good look. Like, you don't even see other coaches critique their quarterbacks that much. But Bruce Arians is. But, I mean, it's also Tom Brady. He can handle it. But I don't know. It's a different look. It's different. It's definitely different. So we are just waiting for this commercial break to end and see what the Eagles can do in this answering drive here, as this commercial break has now come to an end. 5:27 left to play in this first half. $14 first downs for Seahawks tonight. So this one is kicked off, and this will go in and out of the end zone. Twins left, pro right, back offset left. Eagles, 5 drives, 4 yards. That is insane. Carson Wentz steps up, looks. Carson Wentz in trouble, and they're going to say sack. And I don't know if I ever saw him fall down. But that will count as a sack. Packer Nation says, I really don't think Steelers are going to the bowl. You know, I think someone will get them. I still, the Chiefs are the favorite. But I still think someone outside the Chiefs, maybe the Titans, I hope, can get the Steelers. Carson Wentz looks, flushes up into the pocket, will now run, gets to the 25, 30, 35, makes a man miss, falls down to the 40, and that is the first down for the Eagles tonight. And it comes off of about a 20-yard run for Carson Wentz. 14 first downs for the Seahawks, 1 for the Eagles. Twins on both sides. 3-step drop. Wentz looks, still looks, will now throw, and this one's low and almost picked off by Jamal Adams. I do not know what Carson Wentz is even looking at. This guy is really starting to look entirely different than what he ever has. Carson Wentz used to be electric, used to do some things that you was just like, wow. He is throwing to double coverage right there, and he is literally throwing right at Jamal Adams. And it should have been a pick, but the ball was so poorly thrown, it just went to the ground. Yeah, I agree with that, Packer Nation. I mean, at some point, you know, it actually can be a good thing to go through some adversity. Quick out throw right here. Good for about 10 yards. See where they're going to spot this. It might be about 3rd and inches. Gain of 9. So we're going to have about a 3rd and about an inch or 2 here. So Twins left. Twins on both sides. Back is offset left. And play action, looks for the quick throw, will now throw it, and this is high and incomplete. They actually did give them the first down right before the play. So that was a first down play. It's now 2nd and 10 as this one sailed over the head of the intended receiver. Carson Wentz is now 3 of 11 for 14 yards and has been sacked 3 times. No team has ever been successful, undefeated, or 1 or 2 loss going into any playoffs. Yeah, I mean, you look back even that undefeated Patriots team got tripped up in the playoffs by Eli Manning and the Giants. It's tough to go undefeated all the way through. Only the Miami Dolphins have done it. Trips bunch to the left. Running back will now motion to the right. Throw back left. Gets it to the 50. Makes a couple men miss. Gets to about the 44-yard line. And this will bring up a 3rd and about 3. Give them actually 8 yards. This will bring up a 3rd and 2. Underdog says Steelers will choke. But to who, that is the question. AFC wildcard race is kind of intense. Raiders are a bust, but Dolphins and Colts looking to steal it. Yeah, bad loss for the Raiders this weekend. I don't know if they're a bust, but a bad loss. Quick throw to the outside to the running back. Does he get to the first down marker? I believe he does based off that spot. So give the Eagles their second first down of the half with 3 minutes left to go. Packers, Titans, babies. Can't wait for that. Packer Nation, I would love it. I would freaking love it. I would have so many. If that's the game, Packer Nation, we'll bring you on the show. We'll have some pregame talks. And we'll have some pregame analysis. And we'll have a party. If that's the case. I've got a couple Packers fans. We'll get them in here. And that would be a good week. So flag on this play. Illegal use of hands. Defense. 5-yard penalty. That will be an automatic first down. So trips right, single receiver left. Back is offset to the left. Oh, and this one snaps through the hands of Carson Wentz. He's got to get on it. He does pick it up. He's at the 40. He will now throw it out of bounds, but I don't think it made it to the line of scrimmage. But they're going to say there was a receiver in the intended area. So that will be incomplete. A great save by Carson Wentz. They said it did go beyond the line of scrimmage. I didn't think it did. It didn't. It did not get to the line of scrimmage. That is a terrible call. Appreciate you being back, Deluxe YT. That did not get to the line of scrimmage. I don't know if that's a challengeable play. And it's not reviewable. That is a bad call. It came up a yard shy. That should have been a loss of about 20. Instead, it's 2nd and 10. Trips bunch to the right, closed on the backside with the tight end. And a little inside draw here to the running back, and that will be good for a gain of about 6. Good burst there. They're now showing this last play that was on the 40. Wentz picked it up and threw the ball back on his own 35. And it came up 2 yards shy. That is a terrible, terrible call. So this will get us to the 2-minute warning. 3rd and 5. Seahawks up 14-0 in this game. In what has been a game where you wouldn't even thought that the Eagles offense showed up. They now have a couple first downs, and they are trying to find a way to get some points on this board that has been a half all decided by the Seahawks in this one. You think about this game, they already got to the 1-yard line on the first drive. Seahawks should have scored. There's 21. And then they get to the 40, and they could not get a 4th down conversion. That could have led to 3 points or 7 points. So this game could have easily already been a 24-28 lead. So if you're an Eagles fan out there, you at least got to feel good that it is a 14-point lead. But you also know that you have showed 0 signs of being able to move this ball, and that is not good if you are an Eagles fan. James Bryant says the best team in regular season almost never wins the Super Bowl. I would agree. Yeah, because I guess the Ravens was that team last year. I was going to say the Chiefs. The Chiefs were dang good, but the Ravens were even better. So, yeah. I mean, it's tough. That's why the NFL playoffs are insane and so great to watch, because it's one game. And that's why you play the game. It is one game. It's not a series like NBA or NHL or baseball. One game. You don't have to be the best team. You just have to be the better team that game. That's why it's interesting. That's why it's fun. So As we await to get this back going, Eagles desperately trying to put some points on the board. Trying to put some points on the board. Just a reminder, I will take a halftime break, get some food in my belly. Y'all go off, get you some snacks, but stay tuned. Stay in the chat. Chat it up with everybody. Listen to some music. And we'll be able to get this thing back going for hopefully that's going to be an entertaining second half. The Eagles kind of need to get it in gear, or at least the Seahawks can put up some more points for an exciting half. I think it's been a well-played football game, but I think it's on the verge of going in a direction that wouldn't be good for Eagles fans. Night Callie says Pro Bowl is going to be Madden 21. What do you mean? Is that like actually something that's real? Like they're not going to do the Pro Bowl this year, but they're going to play it on Madden? Is that actually something real? Because if so, I haven't heard. Empty set here for the Eagles on 3rd and 5. Trips to the right, twins to the left. Wentz, 3-step, looking right. Well, now QB draw. He's got all day to run. 25. And will now run through a defender at about the 20, and we'll get to about the 19. Big first down run there by Carson Wentz. That is a play design QB draw. Very patient because there was an X stunt there. If he just went to the right, wouldn't have had it. But he actually was very patient, allowed his blocks to set up, and good run there. Inside handoff here to Corey Clemens. And that is good for a gain of about 5. Night Callie says they said they will play it on Madden. Okay, that's interesting. No Pro Bowl this year. December 27th, 8:15, Titans at Packers on NBC. That's a night game. Wow. That would be great. Fake handoff, rolling left, looks, Wentz in trouble, will now just throw it out of bounds. 3rd and 4 now. 1 minute and 4 seconds left to go in the half. Seahawks with 1 timeout. Eagles have 2. Eagles offense 3 points on last 20 drives starting in their own territory. That just shows you how it's been a struggle for this offense to go for long drives. Wentz 5 of 15, 24 yards, but 33 yards rushing. Trips bunch, look. Handoff inside to the left, makes a man miss, gets to the 10, gets to about the 6. That was Sanders. 1st and goal, Eagles. 55 seconds remaining and counting. So the Eagles knocking on the board here to get this back to a 7-point game that really could easily be a 24-point game right now. Especially it should have been a 21-point game. So if the Eagles find a way to score here, they got to feel very fortunate on where this halftime score could be. Now under 30 seconds, 1st and goal. They are taking their time, that is for sure. Wentz, quick throw to the outside, gets to the 5, gets to the 4, and will get down to about the 3. They're going to be forced to use their timeout now with 17 seconds left to go. It will be 2nd and goal from the 3-yard line. 23 likes, guys. We are 2 likes away from 25 for the first half, guys. Let's see if we can get to that 25 mark. Seahawks defense this season, 343 yards, passing yards allowed, on pace for the most in the NFL. Seahawks defense this season, 434 total yard game allowed, on pace for 3rd most in history. So the Seahawks defense has been leaky, to say the least. So here we go. Eagles current drive, 14 plays, about 72 yards. 2nd and goal from the 3, 17 seconds left. Wentz is under center with 2 tight ends tight to the right. Fake quick throw to the left. Now looks right. Now throws to the end zone. Touchdown. Eagles. Dallas Goedert. a 3-yard touchdown reception. This game could have been 21-0, maybe 24-0, potentially 28-0. But instead, we're looking at going in the half 14-7. The Eagles, despite struggling mightily on offense, will find themselves going into halftime only down 7. And Carson Wentz threw this ball to the left while fading to the right. Actually, a really well-thrown football. Very gritty, not pretty. He missed the extra point. He missed the extra point. Elliott's been perfect on extra points all season long. And he misses that one right there. So that will keep it 14-6. So that was crazy. So 14-6 is where we are going to be. Night Callie says it best. How? You know, I feel like people still think extra points are a gimme. And, I mean, these guys are professionals. They should be. But they did back it up. It's not like it was in years past where you're kicking from the 2-yard line. I believe you're kicking from the 15 now. Still, I'm shocked at how many people actually miss these kicks. But for the Eagles, they didn't need that there. I mean, you're talking about feeling really confident in going into the half after that big drive. And that kind of takes the sail out of it just for a little bit. Packers signing Tavon Austin. Is that just breaking news or something? I mean, he's old, but he still got some quick twitch to him. That's not a bad signing for someone like Aaron Rodgers. So, big miss there. 12 seconds left to go. Ball's on the 25-yard line. I wouldn't expect to see the Seahawks do too much right here. I think they go into the half up by 8, and that is exactly what they are doing. They're taking a knee here. And that will do it for us at halftime. I'll run through the box score just real quick. Russell Wilson, 13 of 18 for 152 and 1 touchdown, 0 picks. Chris Carson, Carlos Hyde actually leads the carries for the Seahawks with 7 carries, 14 yards. Chris Carson has the most yards, though, 5 carries on 32 yards, averaging 6.4 and a touchdown. Excuse me. Seattle receiving, led by DK Metcalf, 7 catches, 118 yards with a long of 52. For the Eagles, Jalen Hurts, 1-1 for 6 yards. Carson Wentz, 7 of 17 for 30 yards, 1 touchdown, 0 picks, with a quarterback rating of 68.5. Russell Wilson, quarterback rating of 116. Rushing for Philadelphia, Miles Sanders, 5 carries, 15 yards. And receiving, it is led by Dallas Goedert with 2 catches, 6 yards, and a touchdown. Jalen Reagor as well has 2 catches, 11 yards. And that is where we are at a halftime. Seattle Seahawks 14, Eagles 6. James Bryant says it right there. Kickers are so important now. And that is a bad miss for the Eagles. I will be back to join y'all for the second half. Chill, get some food in your bellies, and let's watch this second half. I think it is actually going to be a pretty entertaining second half. Eagles need a big win to stay in the race for that terrible division, guys. I will see y'all in the second half.
Never fake, I keep it real.
Like a real love, but it goes so fast. All tied up, like a captive. I'm on to you. Used to pay to my mind like standing on rainbows, playing it cool. I haven't felt this in ages, and I know no patience. So won't you please stay a bit longer? You're making me stronger. Making me stronger. Stay a You're making me strong. like a captive. I'm on to you. Used to pit on my mind like standing on rainbows, playing it cool. I haven't felt this in ages, and I've no patience. So won't you please stay a bit longer? You're making me stronger, making me stronger. Stay a bit longer. You're making me stronger, making me Ain't no luck finding real love. Gotta know where to look. Time moves fast, and I've grown up. Yeah, I'm on to you. Used to pit on my mind like standing on rainbows, playing it cool. I haven't felt this in ages, and I've no more patience. So won't you please stay a bit longer? You're making me stronger, making me stronger. Stay a bit longer. You're making me stronger, making me What can I do to make you stay a little longer? You're making me stronger, making me stronger. Stay a little longer. You're making me stronger, making me stronger. Ain't no love like a real love, but it goes so fast. All tied up like a captive. I'm on to you. Used to pit on my mind like standing on rainbows, playing it cool. I haven't felt this in ages, and I've no more patience. So won't you please stay a bit longer? You're making me stronger, making me stronger. Stay a bit longer. You're making me stronger, making me Ain't no luck finding real love. Gotta know where to look.
What can I do to make you think a little longer? You're making me stronger, making me stronger.
Never fake, I keep it real.
All right, guys, so we are back at it here in this second half. 1st and 10 for the Seahawks. Trade set to the right. Russell will step up. Russell's going to go deep on the first play of the second half to DK Metcalf. And this one is just out of reach of DK Metcalf, guys. Up to 25 likes. Appreciate y'all very much. Boom Beast in the house. Appreciate you very much. Says 49er. Big win for the 49ers last night. Kids Phone Clayton says Packers gonna get smoked by Henry alone. Ooh, big Phone Clayton. Hey, Henry, my boy, man, he is running really well. I'll say that. DK Metcalf, that is his 9th target on the night. T.Y. Walker, the coach plays I liked and subscribed. Thank you very much, T.Y. Walker. Appreciate you. If you came over from the Gridiron Blitz, man, I appreciate Gridiron Blitz very much. That guy is a stand-up guy, man. And Ty Walker is a Chiefs fan, so he's on cloud 9 right now. Look, they're showing highlights of Tyreek Hill. The guy is a human joystick. It is insane. I mean, your team is just good. I don't know how else to say it. 3rd and 7 for the Seahawks here after taking the big shot deep. Now find themselves in a little bit of a 3rd and long here. Trips to the right, single receiver left. Motions over to the right as the running back. Russell Wilson will flush out right. And keep looking downfield. He'll just check it down to his back. That will be a gain of 1 and 6 yards shy of the first down. So the Eagles do exactly what they needed to come out in this second half, and that is to stop them and get good field position and flipped. And the Seahawks, I don't know how to explain it right now. I feel like they are a far superior team, but that offensive line is getting 100% whipped by the defensive line in the Philadelphia Eagles team. By far, the best aspect of this game has been that Philadelphia defensive line. Tyreek gave me 60 points in fantasy. Guys, that is one player giving him 60 points. I mean, it's crazy the numbers he put up. Decent return here, and the Eagles will have fairly decent field position to start with about at the 28-yard line as we go to a commercial break. So yeah, guys, we got 25 likes. Appreciate y'all very much. This has been a good game, and so now the question is, can the Eagles kind of build on their momentum they kind of got late in the first half? But Carson Wentz, in order to win this game, is going to have to complete forward passes. I don't really know what has happened to someone like Carson Wentz, because early on in his career just did a really good job with how he played and would actually make some games, make some plays that would just kind of make you look at him differently. The dude looked like a bona fide franchise quarterback, and I was shocked at that because I didn't really think he was that dude coming out of college. But injuries has really been an issue with him, and I think it has really stunted his growth. And I don't know. He's got to find a way to overcome those things And I don't think it's all on Carson Wentz. I think this is an offense that is very weak in the athletic department. I don't think they have a whole lot of skill. I know they went out and drafted that young receiver out of TCU, but not a whole lot of speed on this offense. So kind of lacking some playmakers. I think someone like an Alshon Jeffrey is a little long in the tooth. So I don't know. We'll have to see. Ty Walker says, I'll stay here for a couple more minutes and then I'll go back to Birds to Grid Stream. Absolutely, Ty Walker. You don't have to, man. I already appreciate you coming over here, smacking the thumbs up and giving us subscribe. Like I say, big shout out to Gridiron Sports Talks, guys. If nobody has him, go check him out. He is live right now. The dude is a great sports YouTuber, and he's just an all-around genuine guy. But yeah, Ty Walker, I appreciate you joining the stream and hanging out with us for a little bit. So the Eagles now getting ready to come out in this second half. As the Eagles need to now start to try to stack drives on top of drives. 1st and 10, starting from their own 28-yard line. Running back will flip sides to the right. You got a trips bunch to your right. Hand off to the left on a little sweep action. He'll cut it up and he'll find a gain of about a yard. Jalen Rager from TCU. Yeah, that's the guy. Like I say, he's a young speedster. But I don't know if he's been... It's probably going to take a little bit of time for him to really come along. Trips right. Single receiver is Alshon Jeffrey to the left. 2nd and 8. Wentz takes a snap. Looks to Jeffrey. In trouble. Flushes up. And he will go down. He will carry a defender for maybe a gain of 1. Maybe he gets back to the line of scrimmage. But that's it. I am a streamer too. I am going to do college and Chiefs streams next week. Ty Walker, I'm getting my phone out right now and I'm going to support another streamer, Ty Walker. I hate how YouTube doesn't allow you to just click on their names anymore. So here we go, 3rd and 7. I'll get you here in just a second, Ty. Twins left, pro right. Looks, quick slant to Alshon Jeffrey is good, connected, gain of about 9, give the Eagles a 1st down. I can't find you on here, Ty Walker. Hey, if you would, before you bounce out, you can drop your link. I'll click on it. That way I'll be able to get you locked up and be able to support your streams as well, Ty Walker. So if you want to, just put your link in the chat. Type in Ty Walker Chiefs Bucks so you can easily find me. I tried to type in Ty Walker, it didn't really pop in. But like say, if you don't mind, just put your link in the chat. And there's the man himself, the Gridiron Blitz. Appreciate the love, man. No, I appreciate you, Gridiron. You class act. I appreciate you very much for just posting my link in the chat, man. Thank you very much. And like I say, let's root for the Seahawks to win by more than 6. Let's do that. I may have a little skin on that. And this pass is connected for a gain of about 9. That's his tight end Goddard there. This will bring up a 3rd and short, but maybe a little bit of positive momentum going for Carson Wentz and this Eagles offense here. Seattle defense now need to come up with a stop as the ball lies at the 49-yard line of the Eagles. You got 10 seconds left to go on the play clock. 2 tight ends on the line of scrimmage to the right. Twins right. Stacked. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Wentz will now sneak it, and he's easily got the 1st down. So a 1st and 10, new set of chains, and the Eagles now slowly gaining a little bit of momentum. So 1st and 10 here for the Eagles. this would be a really good momentum shift for the Eagles if they can have this drive end in points. 2 tight ends to the left. Play action. Roll out to the right. Looking downfield. He will now throw. The tight end corner route is wide open. And that is a first down Eagles. And must have found a nice little soft spot. Maybe a cover 2 shell there for the Seahawks. Because it looked like a corner was hard up and into the flats there. But nonetheless, tight end wide open on either a corner route or a deep out route. And that is a 1st and 10. And now Carson Wentz now 10 of 21 for 65 yards. And he's got 35 rushing yards. That leads the team as well. 2 tight ends on the line to the right. Single receivers to the left. And little counter play action. Will now fire in the middle of the field. He's got a man wide open. Is his tight end, Goddard. And they are now in the red zone. This ball now brought down at about the 18-yard line. But a little soft play action counter. And the tight end's just going to slip right off down in the seam, down to the top of the numbers. Corner vacated by a wheel route up the sidelines. And just an easy read for Carson Wentz right there. Well, albeit Ty Walker, absolutely. Like say if you can, put that link in the chat. So trips left close. Look, fake quick throw. Now we'll throw it now. And somehow gets back to the line of scrimmage. And that will be all you can get. Carson Wentz actually really did a really good job of double clutching that. What's up, Brayton? Brayton in the house. Appreciate you very much. Hope you had a really good Thanksgiving. Really did a really good job of double clutching that because a defender came right in the pass lane. He allowed him to get through, then he threw the quick throw. And just a really good job by the wide receiver at least making something to get back to the line of scrimmage. So trips right, single receiver is, no, you got twins to the left, so an empty set right here for Carson Wentz. Looking for a quick throw, will now throw this one, and his tight end did a little quick hitch, but when his eyes went off of him, he started to drift to the left. Wentz comes back thinking he's just still in the same spot and ended up throwing it to nobody. Easily could have been a pick there if that ball did not go down to the ground. So a 3rd and 10 now here for the Eagles. 8:16 left to play in the 3rd quarter. This game shouldn't be close. Wow, absolutely, Brayton. Absolutely. Eagles has had every chance of blowing this one out. Seahawks, my mistake. Eagles do have to take a timeout here as the play clock was winding down. So that's a unfortunate timeout to call here early in the second half. But yes, Seahawks really dominated the first half but could not put points on the board. Where you get to the 1-yard line and you don't put it in, or you get to the positive field, you get to the 40 and you get stopped on a 4th down again. Just have really struggled. That defensive front for the Philadelphia Eagles has really been an issue for Carson Wentz. So, not Carson Wentz, Russell Wilson. They've really been an issue for him, and I think that's where it comes down. The Seahawks have got to find ways to be able to establish some runs, and then I think that will open up the play action more. Hey, Ty Walker is a beast. Got us up on split screen. I appreciate the kind words that you like it, and man, we enjoy doing this. We're going to start doing a lot more. Kind of took a little bit of layoff because I was just moving into a new house, but we're up. We're set up in the new scene, and we're going to start grinding again. Jamal Adams gets to the backfield and pulls down Carson Wentz for a sack, and this will bring out the field goal unit and will make it a little bit more difficult of a field goal. But Jamal Adams has actually done a really nice job of bringing some stunts here tonight. Right here, he gets a free look at the quarterback, and he gets there quick, and he makes it count. And that is a really big acquisition for the Seattle Seahawks this year, helping their pass rush. This will now bring up a 4th and 17 and a field goal attempt here now for Jake Elliott from the right hash. 42 yards. It's up and away, and it is good. So the new score now 14-9 as we have a 5-point game with 7:33 left to play. There is a flag. I think this was after the play. No, they're going to say offsides defense. So this is probably just going to be declined. It is declined. The kick is good. Philadelphia finds a way to put more points on the board. Philadelphia 9, Seattle 14, as the Eagles are trying to find a way to get a nice win here tonight and stay in the thick of things for that NFC East that has been just dreadful. Just dreadful. As we are in a commercial break, guys. So Carson Wentz finding a way to at least get a field goal there on the board, but a nice big sack by Jamal Adams forcing that field goal. When it looked like the Eagles were starting to get some momentum and maybe could potentially put another 6 on the board, they have to settle for 3.
What can I do to make you stay a little longer? You're making me stronger, making me stronger. Stay a little longer. You're making me stronger, making me stronger. Like a real love, but it goes so fast. All tied up like a captive. I'm on to you. Used to pit in my mind like standing on rainbows, playing it cool. I haven't felt this in ages, and I know no patience. So won't you please stay a bit
So just waiting commercial break.
making me strong, making me strong.
So Richard Ramos, appreciate you joining the stream. Says, let's go Philly. Handle business on this week's Seahawk Birds. Appreciate you very much for joining the stream. Samantha, appreciate you joining the stream as well. Hope you're having a really good night, and I hope everybody's Thanksgivings went really well. Hope everybody just filled their bellies nice and full. As we've got a really good Monday Night Football game here. Eagles trying to gain a little bit of momentum. This will be a very big answering drive for the Seahawks. Fields the kick return at the 10, gets to the 20, and he will be met hard at about the 22. So, can Seattle somehow regain some confidence here on offense? It's just been a tough go with this the Philadelphia defensive front. Defensive line has really done a good job of putting pressure on Russell Wilson, and it's been a tough go. We'll see. They have to kind of establish a ground game in order to start to open up some play action. Condensed set here for the Seahawks. Russell under center. Handoff inside to Carson. He'll lower his shoulder, but not much room there. We'll get just a gain of a couple. So here we go. 2nd and 8 now for the Seahawks. Trey set to the right. Single receiver is DK Metcalf to the left. Here comes a corner blitz. Got to get rid of it quick. He throws the out route to DK Metcalf to the left, and that is Good for a gain of about 9. Give them a first down. Do you think Florida has any chance at beating Bama? Yes. Yes, I do. I still think I give Bama the nod because Florida, as of late, hasn't looked as sharp as they have before. But Trask can absolutely throw the football. So, yeah, I give them a chance. Twins receiver to the right, pro left. And going to throw a little pitch out here to Carson. Gets to the 30, 35, 40. Nice little cut there. And he's going to get to close to the first down marker. I actually think he gets a terrible spot here. Fade Season just subscribed to the Coach Plays. Appreciate you very much, brother. Thank you very much for the subscription. I don't know why in the world that my alerts sometimes want to work and sometimes don't. It makes me mad. It makes me mad, but thank you very much for the subscription. Welcome to the Coach Plays fam. Hashtag flight to 3K. Single receiver left. Looks. Inside handoff. Carson with a good cut. Just downhill aggressive running there. That was actually Carlos Hyde. Give him a first down. And now the Seahawks are starting to grind a little bit here. Ty Walker, Coach Plays, you are the best underrated streamer in my mind. I appreciate you very much, man. We're hoping to continue to grow. I enjoy doing this. We not only do sports broadcasting on this stream, we also do video games. We're going to start getting back into the gaming. It's kind of just a guys channel. I'll do channel reviews. Here, wait just a second. And play action pass here. Looking, Russell Wilson will down the field. DK Metcalf down to the 25-yard line. He does fumble the ball, though. And now they're going to call him down. The Eagles recovered and returned it back to the 50-yard line. But was DK Metcalf down? They're calling him down. We need to see a replay. Goodness gracious, I hope he was down. Catch, he was down. Absolutely down. That's going to retain video. That's going to retain the ball. But anyways, yeah, we do streams on this. We do broadcasting, play-by-play streams. We do video game streams. We do some hangout chill streams. I'll do some videos on news of just sports or anything video game related. We're just a guys channel here. I don't pigeonhole ourselves into one thing. Blaze Radio, yo, great to see you, brother. Hey, Blaze Radio, appreciate you very much. We kind of took a little bit of break because we was moving into a new house, me and my wife. We got the new house. I got the new setup. I'm working on my stream, and we're feeling good, man. I'm so glad to see you, and I hope you and your family had a great Thanksgiving. A great Thanksgiving. What's up, Elias? Appreciate you joining the stream. Richard says, let's go, Philly. D hold strong. Don't break. Let's go. Hey, the Eagles defense has been extremely solid in this game. That front five has been very solid and just making things very difficult for Russell Wilson and that offensive unit. Brayton says, hey Elias, hey Richard, hey Blaze. Brayton just dishing out the welcomes. Appreciate you very much, Brayton. Elias says, hey Brayton, my team got blown out 43-6. Who was that? Was that the Raiders? They lost that bad to the Falcons? I knew they lost, but they lost that bad? Not good. Not good. Ty Walker says, I did an AFL football game stream game, and I got beat San Francisco very badly in that game. I did some XFLs, or you might be talking about the AFL. I did some XFLs. I really enjoyed the XFL. They are going to come back. Hopefully it will come back and stick. But yeah, Ty, if you're getting into the streaming, just enjoy what you do. It's always going to be a grind. Some days you're going to have 1 or 2. Some days you could have 10 people watching you. Some days you could have 500 people. I really don't get it. YouTube algorithm just has some funny ways of working sometimes. But as long as you enjoy watching the games and you enjoy just sitting here chilling with people and chatting and responding, you're going to be good. I just enjoy doing this. I enjoy watching football. I'm a high school football coach myself, so football is just constantly in my blood. And I love sitting here chatting with good people and reacting to games. So whether I got 1 person, 10 people, or 1,000, I'm grateful for it all. Elias says, I was thinking of streaming the Raiders versus Jets game on my second channel. Go for it, Elias. I really like your setup, Brayden, by the way. Hey, I'm going to make a video soon, Brayden, of my setup. I kind of am, maybe I just need to go ahead and do it. I was kind of waiting until I get more furniture and some more stuff in this room. But maybe I just need to kind of do like an update. Like, hey, new streaming setup, more things to come. But yeah, I like it. We got an L-shaped desk. It's really dope. I've been reconditioning old high school football helmets and making them into new, like, authentic NFL helmets. I got a Tennessee Oilers here, Tennessee Titans there. I'm going to be making a Florida State one soon. Yeah, it's just coming together. So here we go. The Seahawks, they do count him as down. So the Seahawks now at the 35-yard line, 1st and 10 with some momentum going forward. Pistol formation, play action, rolls right, got to get rid of it quick. He finds Hollister for the catch, and that's good for a gain of 8. Hollister is a former Tennessee Titan. He lived on the practice squad, got to get in a few games, actually looked very solid. Titans had to cut him, was hoping to get him back to the practice squad. Seattle saw something in him, kept him, and he's getting game reps right here. And good for him. He's a big body. He's a big body. So 2nd and 2 here for the Seahawks, as this has been a very impressive drive, but we'll see if they can finish. They have not been able to finish all drives tonight. Get snapped, get the ball out quick to his receiver, and he cannot make a man miss, and this is going to be a loss of a couple, and this will bring up a 3rd and 5. They try to go with a simple wide receiver screen. Ball's a little low. He catches it kind of on the ground, gets up, tries to make one-man miss. Just a really good open field tackle there. Guys, we are up to 29 likes. Appreciate y'all very much. Let's see if we can keep climbing as always, guys. Appreciate y'all watching. Hit the like button. Share it out to grow the conversation. And as always, if you haven't yet subscribed to the Coach Plays, consider doing so. Hashtag flight to 3K. Ty Walker says, I'm a college running back. They call me Babyface. Hey, as long as you can run the football. Catch there, Ty Lockett, and this is only going to be a gain of a couple. This will bring up 4th and 1. Really, really good open field tackle, and here comes the decision, and I think they're going to kick the field goal this time. They try to hit Tyler Lockett on a quick flat route, try to give a rub route in between that. That rub route was not successful, and just a really good tackle in open field. So this will bring up 4th and 1. It will bring up a field goal for Jason Myers. Made the last 23. He is 12 of 12 on field goals. Way to jinx it. 44-yard field goal attempt from the right hash. Hasn't missed one all year. Jinxing the crap out of him. Snap, set, kick on the way, and it is right down Main Street, and that is good. And the Seahawks stretch the lead back to 8. 17-9 is the score. At least that is a very good answering drive for the Seahawks, but it's another drive where they don't quite finish it, and the Eagles are still within striking distance of 8 points. So, answering drive there for the Seahawks in some way or fashion. Ty Walker says, I go to UCM. It's in Warrensburg, Missouri. That's awesome, man. Hey, good for you. Good for you, man. It's like 8 or 9% of all high school athletes are able to play a college sport. So, man, you get to it. Be proud of where you're at, whether it's a small school or Alabama. Be proud of your accomplishments and where you're at, dude. That's awesome. Did you not like that one of my favorite college teams shut Vanderbilt out on Saturday? I guess you see my Vandy hat right here. No, I did not like it. Was I surprised? I was surprised it was a shutout, but I wasn't surprised you lost. Vandy is just in a really bad state right now. I'm hoping and I'm hopeful that university is about to start to put investment into athletics and into that football program. They are saying the right things, but they've said that before. So I'm not shocked. It was a really good, impressive win for Missouri, and they need to build on it. Elias says, whoever watches NFL in here, if you have a favorite NFL team, what was your team's worst loss of the season so far? It's a good question. My favorite NFL team is the Tennessee Titans. They are having a really good year, 8-3. They barely lost to the Steelers, and they had a bad loss a couple weeks ago to the Colts. But their worst loss of the season was losing to the Cincinnati Bengals. And I told people, Bengals can beat you with Joe Burrow. Now, he's hurt. He's out for the year. That's tough. He'll come back because he's a heck of a football player. But that was the Titans' worst loss. If it wasn't for that Bengals loss, they'd be sitting at a 9-2 record right now, still sniffing the Steelers and sniffing the Chiefs. That's been a bad loss. Packers Nation said Buccaneers lost. Oof. I'm trying to remember that one. I know the Buccaneers had a bad loss earlier this year, where they get like shut out to the Saints. I mean, it was pathetic. So this kick will go into the end zone. Packer Nation 12, they lost to my team. Hey, 30 likes. Awesome. Appreciate y'all very much for getting us up to 30 likes. Appreciate y'all, guys. It means a lot. We're getting back into this. We're having fun doing it. Hopefully the Steelers and the Ravens play Wednesday night. It got bumped to Wednesday. If they play Wednesday, I fully plan on trying to play stream that game as long as it's on a channel that I get. What's up, Cindy? Appreciate you joining the stream, Cindy. Hope you're doing well today. Eagles with an answering drive here, starting from the 25. Wentz looking. Now we'll throw back across field to his running back. He'll get to the 30. That'll be a good gain of 5. So Wentz doing a really good job of going through progressions right there, getting back to his check down route in his running back. Nice, easy 5 yards. And Wentz is starting to settle down a little bit. Starting to settle down. Cindy says, how are you today? We are great. Watching a really good football game, Cindy. Hope you're doing well. Quick throw to the outside to the receiver. That will be good for a gain of a couple, and it will bring up a 3rd and short. And those are 2 really good 1st and 2nd down plays for the Eagles. Ty Walker, the coach plays. What did you think of the AFC Championship game a year ago? It was unfortunate. I thought Titans had them. They were up by 10. I'll talk about it after this play. We got Twins left. Actually, trips left, Twins right. Empty set now as the back motions to the right. Seahawks in a zone coverage here will now throw the comeback hitch route by the tight end Dallas Goedert, and that is good for a 1st down. It was tough, man. The Titans had such a great run, and we haven't been in the Super Bowl since 1999. I was really wanting them to get over that hump. And they had the Chiefs on the rope, winning them by 10, but I never felt comfortable because of just how dang good the Chiefs are. And Patrick Mahomes ended up doing what Patrick Mahomes did, and it's unfortunate because I think the Titans really probably would have beat the 49ers last year in the Super Bowl. But I'm glad that the Titans made it to the AFC Championship and hope they can make it again this year. Wentz throws his check down tight end drag route. That will be good for a gain of about 3 and give up about a 2nd and 7 coming up. Cindy says, who's your team? I am a Tennessee Titan fan. College, I like Vanderbilt, and I like Texas Longhorns. But I'm a Tennessee Titan fan in the NFL. If you like hockey, I'm a Nashville Predators fan. If you like baseball, I'm a Braves fan. If you like NBA, I like the Celtics and the Grizzlies. Breaking news, Brayton says, Giannis Antetokounmpo, butchers his name all the time, signs a 4-year, $210 million extension with the Bucks. Good for Milwaukee. That's good for Milwaukee. They need to be able to hold on to that guy and hold on to your... I was worried he would go elsewhere, so that's really good. Good for Milwaukee. JK, you fell for it again. I thought you might be doing that, but I was really hopeful for the Bucks that would happen. Brayton, you're a sneaky little guy. Cindy says, who do you think's gonna win MVP? Me personally, I want to be biased. I want Derrick Henry to win the MVP. The guy, if he continues to play like this, he's gonna be close to 2,000 yards. Unfortunately, it's hard for running backs to win the MVP. They're probably gonna give it to a quarterback. It will either be Mahomes, it will either be Rodgers or Russell Wilson, but he's kind of tampered off the past couple weeks. And like Ty Walker says, Mahomes. And it probably will be Mahomes. But if Derrick Henry stays on this pace and rushes for 2,000 yards, I really wish it'd be Derrick Henry. I just don't think it will be. Who do you think is going to win Offensive Player of the Year? If Mahomes wins MVP, then you got to give it to Derrick Henry. But I don't know. That's me being hopeful. And yeah, Ty Walker, I hope to stream the game Wednesday. As long as it's on like Channel 2, Channel 4, Channel 5, or 7, I'll get it. If they push that game to NFL, if they push that game to NFL Network, I don't know if I can get it. I might can get it on crack streams, but I'm gonna try to stream that game because I think it'd be a really good game. I just wonder if it's gonna be Lamar Jackson playing, or if it's probably gonna be Russell Wilson. As of right now, it's Russell Wilson. Who's your Defensive Player of the Year award? That I have no clue, Cindy. I have no clue. I think Jalen Ramsey has been really good, but I don't think it's going to be him. I don't know who leads the league in sacks. I don't know. Darius Leonard is a really good linebacker for the Colts. I don't know. It's on NBC, Ty Walker, then that means that I feel very confident I will be streaming that game, Ty Walker. I think it's going to be a good game. Good divisional game. It'd be better if Lamar Jackson was playing. And a little inside handoff here. Not much room there, as that is a plethora of white jerseys tackling him. And now this will bring up a 3rd and long for the Eagles. They need to continue to extend this drive as we just reached the 4th quarter here. 3rd and 7. As the ball lies about on the 44-yard line of the Eagles. Ty Walker says, you mean RG3. I don't know what I said. I thought I said RG3. Maybe I didn't. You mean RG3 starting spot this week, and Lamar, Andrews, Snead, Dobbins, Campbell, Ingram, Richard are all having. God, if that's the case, then Steelers will probably boat race them. Quick look. Wentz will throw the hitching receiver, but a really good tackle by Flowers, and then wrapped up by another player, but Flowers held his man up to allow another defender to come over. Just really good job in open field, keeping your guy up and allowing another defender to come across. This will bring up a 4th and 2 and a kind of a decision for the Eagles, and they're going to go for it here. If the Seahawks get a stop here, they are in great field position. 4th and 2. Trying to see where the ball is at. The ball is on the 49-yard line. Trying to hard count them right there. Didn't work. Now they will snap. Looking quick. Throw the flat. And it is batted down at the line of scrimmage by Wright, the linebacker, number 50 for the Seattle Seahawks. And the Seahawks will take over in great field position. And that is a bad loss for the Philadelphia Eagles, because now they give Russell Wilson. Look at Wright. Wright was coming up for pressure. Realized Carson Wentz's eyes is going to the flat really quick, so instead of continuing to rush and engage with that offensive tackle, he elects to sit, stay patient, read his eyes, and as soon as that ball's starting to go up, gets his hands up, makes an unbelievable play on the ball right there. And Seattle Seahawks now in position to stretch this lead out. Me personally, I took the Seahawks -6. I want to see them stretch this game out. Ty Walker says, you said Russell Wilson, not RG3. I believe that. I believe that I made that mistake. I just speak sometimes. Cindy says, mine is Justin Jefferson. I'm a Ravens fan. Oh, Cindy, so you would love to see the Ravens beat the Steelers. I honestly would love to see the Ravens beat the Steelers. I'm sick of the Steelers winning. But I don't know if they can this week with all their COVID. That's tough. With everybody out, Cindy, that the Ravens have, if Lamar can't play, J.K. Dobbins can't play, Mark Ingram can't play, I think they got a couple other people out. I mean, that's a tough pill to swallow. I mean, I don't know how effective RG3 can be with those guys. So it's tough. It's tough. Hopefully they at least just get to play the game, because it is not a guarantee. The Ravens have still yet to practice since they played the Titans. So you're talking about them having those dudes out and they haven't practiced. RG3's going through this whole week of just preparing mentally and on a tape. And now, I will say this, I think professionals can be prepared, but you're talking about rust factor. It's not easy. You have to practice those reps on the field to feel good about where you go into that game week. Ty Walker says, I went over to Gridstream and told them they should come over here to come like this stream. Yeah, I appreciate that, Ty Walker. Now, I don't want it to seem like, hey, leave Gridstream, come over to me. I don't want that. If they want to come over here and send a like, that's great. But I definitely don't want to start picking people from Grid. Grid is a great guy, and that guy grinds it, and there's a reason why he's got a lot of people over there. He's established something really good with the Gridiron Sports Talk. So I definitely don't want to come off as that. If people want to come over here, show some love, that's great. But I'm totally fine with them staying over there and enjoying him. That dude's a great dude, and I don't want to ever make it seem like I'm trying to steal viewers from another dude. Much respect for him. He beat the Steelers last year, Week 17, but it was with no Big Ben. Yeah, no Big Ben is a big one, Cindy. So 2nd and 10 here for the Seahawks. And deep throw here. This is for DK Metcalf. He goes over a defender to get this ball. Wow. DK Metcalf, that is good for 32 and a first down. That is over Darius Slay, guys, and DK Metcalf just makes him his baby. So 1st and 10, DK Metcalf now 10 catches, 177 yards, having himself a day. Play action, looks, rolls right, looking down the field, and will now check it down, and this is incomplete. Just try to check it down to his flat route. That's awesome. I appreciate that, Ty. Underdog says, RG3, that one season in Washington will only be his highlight for me, plagued by injuries ruining. That one season, Underdog, RG3 was lightning in a bottle. And it's just tough, and it shows you what injuries can actually do to a player. Someone like an RG3 and that's why I always said I didn't think he would hold up in the league, just because how he's kind of built. He's not really thick like a Cam Newton. Handoff, Carson breaks through the line. 10, 5, touchdown, Seahawks, Carlos Hyde. And there is a flag on the play, though. This one might be coming back. And the frustration on Hyde, he bursted through that first level, and he really got there quick. He had a nose for the end zone. Holding, and this will bring this one back. Dang. Just to say, with both running backs being out, they will turn to Gus Edwards. Gus Edwards is serviceable now. Serviceable, but he's not those backs. That was a really good power play. Slay got Moss, absolutely. FedEx Field is cursed. That's why he got injured. It's tough. Tough to see. And I tell you, in this game right here, injuries have really plagued Carson Wentz. He has really struggled due to the injuries. I think it's been a slow go for him. So 2nd and 15 now. Ball at the 23-yard line. Trips to the right. Single receiver left. Now motioned into a trips bunch. Quick step. Look. Throws to the single receiver side. DK Metcalf. And he dropped it His defender fell down. So DK Metcalf jumped up to catch this ball over a defender. As he was going to jump up, the defender fell. If he never jumps right here, he probably catches his football. It's what I tell my wide receivers when I coach them. If you don't have to jump, don't jump. It jars your vision, and a catch becomes a lot more difficult to handle. Right there, if he doesn't jump, he's going to catch that. But he felt like he had to jump over his defender. But at the exact same time he went to jump, the defender fell. A massive break there for the Eagles and a terrible blow for the Seahawks. Quick little throw here to Hyde. Tries to get to the outside, gets to the 20, makes a man miss, gets to the 15, and that's where he'll be brought down. Well short of the first down, and this will have to bring out the field goal unit. A missed opportunity for the Seahawks with that throw. Butcher Block says the Redskins ruined his career. They are such a crappy organization. Hard to argue with that, Butcher. Hard to argue with that. Ty Walker, Gus ran all over the Steelers last time they met in Week 17 in the last minute. Gus needs to have a big game Wednesday. They will have to rely on that run game to help out someone like RG3. They got weapons, but they'll have to do it. Myers, 33-yard field goal attempt is up and right down Main Street, and they will extend this lead. Seahawks now 20, Philadelphia Eagles 9. Let's look at this box score as we go into a commercial break. 11:08 left to play in the fourth quarter, guys. So far through this game, Russell Wilson is 22 of 30 for 230 yards and a touchdown. Been sacked 2 times, I believe. He's got a rating of 106. On the other side, Carson Wentz is 17 of 30 for 104 yards, a touchdown, 0 picks. His rating is starting to creep up. It was like at a 30. It's now at a respectable 74.9. He's going to have to do something to get them back in this game, though. Seattle rushing, Chris Carson, 7 carries, 43. Carlos Hyde, 10 carries, 23. It's been a back by committee with those two. Chris Carson does have a touchdown. Carlos Hyde had one called back due to holding right there. They had one called back due to holding. Then they dropped one in the end zone. It's just another occasion in this game where the Seahawks have yet to really take advantage and finish drives. Seattle receiving, DK Metcalf clearly leads the way, 10 catches, 177. Dropped that touchdown right there. For Philadelphia rushing, Miles Sanders leads the way with 6 carries for 15 yards. Carson Wentz actually leads rushing, 4 carries, 35. They do not run the ball, and that is an issue for the Eagles, and that's a lot of their pitfalls. They are not a balanced football team. They have 31 pass attempts to just 13 rushes. That is not what you want. Seahawks, 30 pass attempts, 20 rushes. That's a little bit better ratio right there. As far as receiving, Dallas Goedert is the leading receiver for your Eagles. 5 catches, 38, and a touchdown. So that's about your stats right there. I don't know if I've got team stats. I don't see any team stats. Let's go right here. Should have some team. Yeah, right here. Total yards, Seattle 292, Philadelphia 145. Possession 2703 for Seahawks, 2149 for Philadelphia. First down, Seahawks 18, Philadelphia 12. At one point, it was 4 minutes left to go in this game, and the Eagles had 0 first downs. What's your thought on Tyreek Hill game versus the Bucks? I thought that it was a Madden game when I first saw it, Cindy. I thought it was a Madden game. It was insane. Cindy says, T. Walker, if you could take one player in their prime, who would you rather take, Calvin Johnson or DK Metcalf? It's Calvin. It's Calvin. DK Metcalf can potentially be Calvin, but I'm going to take Calvin just because I know what he was. And we've only seen a season and a half of DK. So I take Calvin, but DK Metcalf has the ability to maybe be a Calvin. But if you had to get me to guess, I don't think he'll get quite there. Butcher, I don't know if you're in here You know how you kind of do your reactions to post Celtics games and post Patriots games and all that stuff. I think I'm going to do that for this game. Just kind of give a short video, 5 to 7 minutes of post reaction of how I thought this game went. I think I'll do that. I like that. I like that kind of series you do on your games you cover. So Wentz steps up. Wentz in trouble, and Wentz will go down. Sack for the Seahawks. That's got to be about the 3rd or 4th sack tonight. Jamal Adams all in it, all over it again. He might have got the sack on this one. It's really a team collective effort. But Jamal Adams stunts from depth right there, and he's the one who kind of first initials it right, takes him down, but nonetheless, it is a sack and a loss of 3. Wentz looks quick, fires a quick slant. This one's low, but caught. And it's a gain of about 11, and this will bring up a 3rd and 2. Yeah, I like it, Butcher. Underdog says Megatron all day. Cindy says it's close. Jadarius Hill, appreciate you joining the stream. He says Eagles. Rooting for him. Here we go. Out route. Throw here to Goater, and that is good for a 1st down. He's been Mr. Reliable. He's probably their best weapon. And that's really not good for the Eagles. I mean, he's a really solid player, but they need Alshon Jeffrey to kind of be Alshon Jeffrey of old. And they need their rookie to be that dude, too, that takes the top off the defense, and it just hasn't been there. They kind of got some misfits. Wentz steps up. Wentz will throw the comeback about 10 yards off. Incomplete. They're going to throw a flag on Griffin. I don't like this. I thought this was well-covered comeback route by Griffin. Oh, man. They're going to call a pass interference here. I don't like that. Nope, don't like that. Yep, pass interference on Shaquille Griffin. And I don't really agree with it. What can you do? I think it's the 5th sack, Underdog. They've gotten to him, that's for sure. Cindy, who do you guys think has been the most impressive rookie wide receiver? I haven't really kept up with the rookie receivers this year. Probably Claypool. Play action, looking down the field. He will fire down the field for his tight end, and this ball is thrown short, and they're gonna throw. They're throwing a flag on Brooks for that. It was underthrown. It was well guarded, and the reasoning why it's pass interference because the ball's underthrown. But Brooks has got to turn his head around. Pass interference defense, and the Seahawks are giving the Eagles every opportunity to get right back in this game. If this is a well-thrown football, it might be a touchdown. But he underthrows it drastically. But in the process of underthrowing it, he has to leap over the defender, makes contact, and they call pass interference. Don't really like the call. But at some point, you got to get your head around. You got to make a play on the ball. Carson Wentz now at the 25 for Seahawks. He's going to throw this one for the end zone, and then it's too far, incomplete. Richard Ramos says, let's go Philly. Ty Walker says Jefferson. Yeah, Jefferson's been good. He has. I will say that. So 2nd and 10 for the Eagles. 3 seconds on the play clock. Got to snap it. He does. Looking to his left. Will throw the fade route to the left. Got a man, and it's just out of reach. Well covered by Griffin. Griffin's all over the field right now. He's playing a well of a game. This coverage forces him to just throw this one a little bit out of reach. It's not a terrible ball, but if you got to be that franchise quarterback, you got to find a way to put this one on the hand, and it's just out of reach. But Rager's got to go get that too. Feel like Rager kind of came up short on that play. Twins to the left, single receiver right, tight end will motion. Now to the left. Wentz looking right will now dump it off to his back. And Wagner will hold him up. And Jamal Adams will make that tackle. And this will bring up a 4th down. And I expect the Eagles to kick a field goal and make this back to a 1-possession game. This field goal kick would make it an 8-point game, keeping them well within it. And they are not kicking a field goal with 8:50 left to play in this game. Carson Wentz stays in. It's 4th and 4. So here we go. Trips left, Twins right. There is no backer in the box right now for the Seahawks. They are in straight man coverage. Wentz looks, Wentz throws, and it is to nobody and intercepted in the end zone. He will take a knee to get the touchback. Nobody home. And that was an easy pick. With how bad of a throw that was, you should have just kicked the field goal and just take the points. I mean, if you kick the field goal, it's a 1-point game. But with them going for it right there, he's telling people that I don't think he trusts his offense to get enough to be good enough to score a touchdown. I mean, at this point, you can't blame him. Haven't been able to do it all game, so you're in a really good field position right there. Go for the touchdown. But they was in straight cover 0 right there, and just bad miscommunication. Probably an option route by the tight end. He curled it in. I think Wentz thought that he was going to hook it to the outside, and it went straight to the safety in the end zone. So that's where we're at. Interception Seahawks. They will take over on their own 25. Cindy says, Coach, who do you think is the biggest threat to the Steelers? It's by far the Chiefs. I honestly, the Steelers might be the best team record-wise, but the best team in the league is still the Chiefs. There you go. That's what Wentz. That's the Wentz we all knew and loved, Underdog says. Butcher Block and Patriots Talk. Honestly, they should bench Wentz. And it's getting to that point, Butcher Block. Love the helmet, by the way. Member game. Shout out to Butcher Block for being a member. Shout out to Chase T66 for being a member as well. My Hall of Fame members up on the board. Butcher Block and Patriots Talk, Carver Family, Catfish Cherry, and the other Coach K guys. If y'all don't have any of those channels, please go to their channel, hit that red button, and go watch some of their videos and sit in on their live stream. Great people. They are a great family, a part of this community. Appreciate y'all very much. Richard says, in and out, heartbreak. Ty Walker says, Cindy, on schedule they have left the Colts and all teams, it would be the Chiefs. Richard says, Chiefs and Pittsburgh, uncharted territory. Cindy, I think the Titans or the Chiefs or the Ravens. I hope the Titans are a threat to the Steelers. I definitely think, I don't know. I just got a lot of respect for what the Chiefs do. Absolutely, right there, member gang. I got to put some more emojis on there. Got a Dodge. I love the Dodge. But I gotta like find a Titan one. I thought I put a dagger on there. Maybe I did. I don't know. I don't even know how to do the emojis like when I'm in other people's streams. Uh-oh. Butcher says, Coach, I'm looking at a 2020 Ram 1500. Come over. Come to the family of the Ram. What's up, Jadarius? Bye, Philly. I love you, Jadarius says. Appreciate you joining the stream, Jadarius. If you haven't yet, please hit that thumbs up. It helps out the stream. And if you haven't yet subscribed to the Coach Plays, consider doing so. Hashtag flight to 3K. He missed an inside slant on the man-to-man coverage wide open. And then you also got your running back on the edge. I'm talking about the 4th down play, Carson Wentz. You got your running back on a linebacker. That's a mismatch too. not the best throw for Carson Wentz there. 2nd and 5 for the Seahawks. Looking. Russell flushed out to the right. He'll scramble. Gets to 25, 30, 35, and will slide down at about the 36. And that's a first down Seahawks, and that clock continues to wind. Sydney says, how come no one is going to talk about the Browns? At everyone. Yeah, you forget about the Browns, but I don't know if I'm sold on the Browns. This will be a big week. My Titans play the Browns. I'm not overlooking them at all. The Browns could 100% win. But I feel like I haven't saw them beat a lot of big teams yet, Cindy. So this is going to be a big game. Big game this weekend for the Browns. Handoff. Carlos Hyde. That is lost for the 1. Richard says, I have much love for the Titans. There we go, Richard. That's what I'm talking about. Butcher says, Coach, the pass pro for the Eagles has been terrible. Yeah, there's a lot of aspects of this Eagles team that is not good. I think by far their best aspect of the team is their front 7. Especially their front line, their front 4. They get interior pressure, and they have really given Russell Wilson fits, and that's why he's only scored 20 points tonight. But besides that, their defense is solid. They've got some good pieces in the secondary, but their front 7 is where it's at. Try to throw a deep comeback route to Lockett, and that is incomplete. This will bring up a 3rd and 11. Cindy says 8-3, just saying. Absolutely. Absolutely. Cindy says Nick Chubb or Derrick Henry. Give me Derrick Henry all day. I know I'm a Titans fan. And Nick Chubb is good, but he ain't Derrick Henry. Underdog says, wish the Vikings didn't start trying halfway through the season. So much for the 5th draft pick team dream. Dalvin Cook winning every game. Yeah, but I mean, your Vikings, they got a chance to go to playoffs. They got a chance. Look, throwing the go ball to Lockett, and there is a lot of... Yep. There was a lot of contact there, and there comes the yellow flag, and this will be a pass interference and give them a gain of about 15 to 20. What's good, Brandy? Appreciate you joining the stream, Brandy Lewis. Thank you for joining. As always, please hit that thumbs up. Helps out the stream. I hope you and your family had a great Thanksgiving. Ty Walker said the Browns have beat the Colts and the Raiders. Colts, I believe, was early in the year when they struggled. Raiders is hit and miss. I can't get a feel for the Raiders. I just can't. Butcher says King Henry every day that ends in a Y. Long live the King. And I'm a Patriots fan for saying that. Appreciate you for the respect, Butcher Block. He's different, man. He's putting up numbers like Jim Brown, Eric Dickerson. He's putting up numbers that if he could do it for a year or two more, you're already, I'm telling you, you're talking about a dude who could be a Hall of Famer. I mean, the respect needs to happen for Derrick Henry. And if he continues to do this, and if he somehow rushes for 2,000 yards, give the man his respect, and he needs to seriously be considered for MVP. It needs to happen. Hold on just 1 second, guys. Trying to get this back pulled up. So we got a 3rd and 14 for the Seahawks as we are just under 5 minutes to play. Seahawks trying to bleed this clock. Brandy says yes, too many kids. Well, I'm sure that was very chaotic for a Thanksgiving, but that's what it's all about, you know, family and being everybody together. So that's great to hear, Brandy, that you had a really good Thanksgiving. Bro, he's an army tank with a Ferrari engine. That is pretty realistic description right there, Butcher. Ty Walker. Hey, Butcher, I heard you had a great stream the other day. Had over like 600 people in your stream, dude. Good for you, man. That's awesome. Yeah, it's those streams that are right there that kind of like just get you itching and get you coming back for more, man. That's great. Hate that I missed it, man. But my dad and my brother was telling me about it. That's awesome. Ty Walker says, Coach Plays, what do you think of CEH? I don't know what you mean by CEH. Ty Walker, the Coach Plays, she's talking about grid stream. Oh, I probably missed something. Boy, the chat's really going. I appreciate y'all very much. I don't know. Oh yeah, she said yes to me. Actually. Brandy says, I am a Packers fan, but I love learning more about football. It is good to see others and their concepts. Absolutely. Football is just in my blood, Brandy. I'm a high school football coach, so I'll sit down and watch any football game. So I love doing these streams and just watching everybody play as Russell Wilson escapes some pressure here and will pick up a solid gain of 7. But you can learn a lot from the game of football, and I try to, you know, just give a little bit of input of things that I know studying the game and being a coach. But yeah, it's just in my blood. I love watching it. So trips right, set, single receiver to the left. Wentz looking to that single receiver side. Will now throw the go ball. Had him in a cover 2 lump, but he's going to throw this one just slightly overhead. This will be incomplete, bringing up a 3rd and 3. The last 2 Patriots streamed 14K views each, 1K in the chat. Butcher, that is crazy. Clyde Edwards Hilaire. Oh, yeah. Nah, he's good. He's good, Ty. He could be a player. But Butcher, man, dude, congrats, dude. That's awesome. That's awesome. Trips right, single receiver left. Look, steps up. Wentz will throw the out route, and he misses a tackle, and he's going to go all the way to the 45-yard line, and here come the Eagles. And there goes my -6 bet, probably. Here we go. So the Eagles are starting to hook up. There is a player down for the Seahawks. 1st and 10. I got you, Ty. I see that now. Wendy read my comment. Read my comment up top. Cindy said, are you talking about this? I'm taking Nick Chubb over Henry. I'll tell you why. Henry is getting the ball 25 to 35 times a game. Nick Chubb, we're talking 100 a game. Give Chubb that, and we're talking 150, 200 yard game. Well, here's the thing, Cindy. They give Derrick Henry those many carries, and he gets 150 to 200 to maybe more yards a game. He gets those carries because he can handle it. Don't discredit what Derrick Henry does because they give him more carries. Give him more credit because he can take the carries. He leads the NFL in leagues with carries for a reason. He's a workhorse. No one should take away from Derrick Henry because he gets more carries. You need to give him more respect because he says, give me the ball, I put you on my back, and I lead you through. And I'm not trying to take anything away from Nick Chubb, but you cannot take away from Derrick Henry just because they give him the ball more. That's actually a positive. The guy he's a freak of nature, and he takes incredible shape of himself. So it is really good. Hey, I appreciate you very much, Brandy, for just subscribing to the Coach Plays. Awesome. Let's go, baby. Thank you very much for joining the family. We're going to get back into this, streaming a lot more. And you're always welcome to sit here and join the stream with us and chat and have a good time. Wentz in trouble. Wentz is sacked. Mayoa on the coverage and on the sack right there. And that is a bad sack for the Eagles and Carson Wentz. Cindy just subscribed to the Coach Plays. Thank you very much, Cindy. God bless y'all. Appreciate y'all very much for the love. Twins on both sides. Wentz has to step up in pocket. Will now just check it down to his back. Gets to about the 45, and he'll be brought down at about the 46. There is a flag on the play, though. This could be coming back. Ty Walker says, like and subscribe to the Coach Plays. Thank you very much. It is a holding on the drive. Brandy says, are Oklahoma drills still allowed in high school ball? Yes, they are still allowed. You just take more precaution and things like that. Now, the Oklahoma drill has kind of been, you just do that stuff a little bit smarter now. There's other drills that's kind of been taken out, but Oklahoma drill, you don't really call it an Oklahoma drill anymore, really. I mean, it's still in the game, but you do more like board drills, things like that. But it's still in the game. You just have to constantly tell your kids, keep your eyes up, keep your head up, because that's where issues happens when they drop their heads. So trips left, single receiver right. Wentz steps up, now looks in trouble, steps up in the pocket. Wentz has to throw it, and he just couldn't get it to his running back who he was trying to check down. This will bring up a 3rd and 30. Ty Walker says, Derrick Henry is a human wrecking ball. Imagine the Chiefs having Derrick Henry. That would be scary. Butcher says, I coached offense and defensive line for 6 years and played both for 15 years. I enjoyed passing on the knowledge. Absolutely, Butcher. Absolutely. That's the thing. I played high school football, and now I'm coaching it. I'm blessed to be doing what I'm doing. And, you know, if people want to learn, I want to help them learn, just like I still want to learn more. I by far don't know everything. Trips left. He's going to check it off to his back. Gets to the 20. Gets to the 25. He'll get pushed out at the back of the line of scrimmage, and that's a bad play right there. Catfish Terry says, great stream, buddy. Thank you very much, guys. Catfish Terry is my dad. Another great YouTube channel. Please type in Catfish Terry. Go over to his channel. Hit that red button. You will not regret it. Great channel. Great family environment over there. He's got great live streams. They do panels. You can go up and have a panel with them. Talk whatever you want to talk about. Great channel, guys. Go lock him down. Do the same for Butcher Block and Patriots Talk too. Another great channel. 4th and 31 for Carson Wentz. He's in trouble. Flushes out. He's now going to throw this deep, and it goes off the hands of a receiver. This will bring up 1st down for the Seahawks with 2:14 in this game, as you just feel like that's about it now for the Eagles. Richard has just subscribed to the Coach Plays. Thank you very much, Richard. Shake and bake! That's what I got to start doing. I don't know why I haven't done that yet. When someone subscribes to the Coach Plays, shake and bake. I've got it up there for a reason. Let's do it. Let's go back through here. Can we agree? Cindy says, can we agree? Henry is going to get hurt. They're feeding him weight. He had 250. He has 250 carries so far this year, Cindy. Last year he had 360, and he didn't get hurt. So I cannot agree to that. I hope that he doesn't get hurt. But I'm saying, like, normally you don't want to give that many people those carries. But he's different, Cindy. You need to watch what he does in the offseason with his body. They gave him 360 carries last year, and he was still a freak in the AFC Championship game. He's just different. He's just different. Now, I mean, things can happen. Things can happen. You could get hurt on one play rather than 350th play. So let's just hope that he stays healthy. Brandy says Witz won't be able to walk tomorrow. I second that. He's had a tough go. What do you make of Mayfield's mechanics? You know, I think they're pretty solid. He missed a wide open receiver in the end zone this past week And it, by the ways I looked at it, it looked like it was just one of those classic situations of you got a guy wide open, you speed your mechanics up a little bit, you drop that elbow, and then you fade the ball. But overall, I think Mayfield's a pretty solid quarterback. Especially you think about the quarterbacks they drafted in years past, I think they got themselves a dude. He's kind of different, and he's kind of just out there, but it's also in a good way. Like he's got moxie about him. So, but his mechanics I think are pretty fine. I think he just sometimes he rushes a little bit too much, and he doesn't really throw off that plant foot. Butcher says, my favorite drills were the 4-on-3, 2 offense, 2 defense, and running back. Put the ball in the goal line. Who's going to make a play? Love it. Yeah. I think I think board drill is my favorite drill when we're talking about just like an individual drill. But when we're talking about like practice script, I love just getting my team up there and going best on best, or first team D, scout team O, or whatnot, and going 1st and 10 from the 20. Got to score a touchdown. Defense, you got to keep them out of the end zone. I just love competition like that. Ty Walker says, if you ain't first, you're last. Absolutely. The link is above. Ty Walker, I'm definitely going to subscribe to your channel after this game. I appreciate your support. Catfish Terry says they used to feed the slot more in league. Maybe a lot more. Yeah, I think it just comes down to personnel. Like, some teams go outside perimeter more because of the type of bodies they got. Like a DK Metcalf is massive. Julio Jones is massive. But when the Titans, for instance, have Adam Humphries, they go to the slot a lot. And like when the Patriots, Julian Edelman is dangerous in the slot. So I think it's all about personnel. If you got that slot mismatch, you use it. The Titans will even put A.J. Brown in the slot. Sometimes you don't notice it, but yeah, they put him in the slot too. So it's just all about personnel, I think. But I think the NFL's got a lot of big-time receivers, big bodies on the outside, and that's why you see more plays being made on the outside. Yeah, Butcher Block is one of my mods. He is always on it. Cindy, I know you mean well. We just always tell people to not spam the chat, because then it gets to where people's comments get passed up and they're not being able to read just because someone spams the chat. So sometimes when someone spams the chat, we put them in a little timeout. So we don't want to do that to anybody. Coach said, Butcher said, Coach, FYI, Elman gonna play next week. Well, that's good. Because didn't he come down with COVID or at least contact traced? So here we go, 3rd and 10 for the Seahawks with 2 minutes left to go. Ball is on the 25. They'll just do a simple handoff. Carlos Hyde, he'll break a tackle and get to the 20. Brandy says, how much responsibility falls on a player to be ready for a season? I hear no pressure or no preseason a ton. Valid excuse. Let me read this again. How much responsibility falls on a player to be ready for a season? Well, especially professionally, it's mostly all on them. I mean, you get paid millions of dollars. You better make sure you're prepared and your body's in shape. For years now, NFL players have been coming out and saying they don't want a preseason. They get hurt in the preseason. They don't want to play pointless snaps and get hurt and lose money. Blah, 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 blah. This, and Butcher, correct me if I'm wrong, but this has to be the most injury-filled season ever in the history of the NFL. If not, it's up there. And there's only one reason, is because they didn't have a preseason and these guys weren't able to get in camp, practice, get their bodies in shape, practice tackling people, practice keeping good technique, good fundamentals, just running routes, running, whatever you got to do, getting your body in shape. They didn't have that opportunity. And what have you saw? We've came here now, and people have torn ACLs, torn ligaments, rolled ankles, hamstring issues, you name it, it's been out there, and it has to be because of the preseason. And I think the notion of doing away with preseason is never going to happen, and I think it's because of this season. Right there, what Butcher says, over 250 soft tissue injuries this year, most in history. It is 100% because of preseason. And it's not just, when you think of preseason, you might think, well, it's just 4 games. That's not necessarily what I mean when I say preseason. Yes, you do need the games because that is the live action. But what I mean is, you got 4 preseason games. Well, that means you got 4 weeks of preseason practice. And then you've got 4 weeks of camp before that. They didn't get any of that. They got like 2 or 3 weeks to practice, and then they played a real game. And in practice, you don't go live. You don't go live. You wrap up and you hit, but that's about it. Catfish Terry says, buddy, I'm gone. Y'all have a great night. Love you. Thank you very much, Dad. Appreciate you very much. Love you. Hope you have a really good night. Sleep well. Underdog says, good game, fly Eagles fly, as the Seahawks just recently kicked that field goal right there to make it a 14-point game with 1:13 left to play. Guys, I appreciate y'all in the chat. This has been a great stream. Big kickoff return here gets it to the 40. This has been a great stream. Great comments in the chat. We're just sitting here watching a game, reacting to it, but now we're just sitting here talking football, and boy, y'all can get me talking football for a long time, so I appreciate y'all very much. Butcher says, the preseason is how these players ramp their bodies up to full game speed. It's showing how important that is now. Absolutely. Do I think you can minimize the preseason? Yes. I think you can go to 3, maybe 2, no more than that. I think you can definitely go to 3, maybe 2, but I think it needs to stay probably at least 3. Ty Walker says, I love this channel. I will watch more. Man, I appreciate you very much. Like I say, if you're into gaming too, we're going to get into that. I'm going to start bringing more gaming too. Start posting more videos about any sports topics, any breaking news. I'm going to try to start posting more videos. And also anything gaming related too. I post Xbox videos, things like that. So I appreciate you very much, Ty Walker. I'm glad we were able to get connected. And like I say, I'm going to subscribe to your channel and give you that support right back. Thank you very much. Cindy says, I'm coming here more. Thank y'all very much. Appreciate y'all. I enjoy doing this. I enjoy watching football and just chilling and chatting with y'all. I enjoy it a lot more when y'all enjoy it. So I appreciate that. Much love. Butcher says, thank you. The coach is the man. I promise you won't regret it. Appreciate it. Big shout out to Butcher. And guys, like I say, if y'all love this stream, you will love Butcher Block and Patriots Talk. We're all a family. We're all connected. We got this community, so we grow it together. A lot of my subscribers subscribe to Butcher Block. A lot of his subscribers have subscribed to me. Carson Wentz going deep in the end zone. It is tipped up in the air and caught. Wow. Wow. He just threw it up, tipped down, and into a Lang Eagles player. And now I'm counting points because I took the Seahawks -6. I think we're still good, right? It's an 8-point game. They shouldn't go for 2, right? Kick a field goal, make it 7, and we're still good. That was a heck of a catch, by the way. If y'all are watching this thing, that was pretty good. And the Eagles are going for 2. Why? Why are you going for 2? Butcher Block, can you tell me why you're going for 2 right here? You kick a field goal, it's a 7-point game. You're literally going for 2 just to make me lose this bet. This is bothering me real bad. Why go for 2? You kick the field goal, just make it a 7-point game. So here we go. Trips right bunch. Carson Wentz is looking. Motion. Handoff. Walk in. Oh my gosh. Are we serious? I cannot believe what just happened here, Butcher. Yeah, Brandy. She goes, oof. Oof is correct. So 6 will push, but dadgummit. That's tough. Yeah, there's 12 seconds left to go in the game, but goodness gracious. Celtics back in 18 days? Goodness gracious, it's that quick. So guys, that is going to do it. The onside kick just happened. Seahawks will land on it. Well, this was a good one. Brandy says, hands team unite. And that is the game. The Seahawks will win this game and will go to 8-3. Eagles will fall to 3-7-1, and they are now kind of behind the 8 ball in that race for the East. They're going to have to find a way to get better. They're going to have to find a way to string some wins, but they got to be more consistent on offense. Yeah, it's all right, underdog. That's a terrible beat. As long as I get a push, get the money back, then I guess I'll take that, but the bet was winning the whole game. But that's my luck. I just don't understand why you go for 2. I really don't. You kick the extra point, you're down 7, you kick the onside, you're there. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this stream, guys. I appreciate y'all very much. Big shout out to y'all. We got 32 likes, constant chat in the live chat, guys. Great reaction to every play. This has been fun. Appreciate y'all very much for all the new subscriptions and everything like that. This is going to do it. I'm going to post probably a quick reaction video on this stream. Be on the lookout. I'll probably do the Ravens and the Steelers game Wednesday. But yeah, guys, as always, one quick way to always stay up to date with the Coach Plays, check my community tab and hit that bell so you get notifications whenever I go live. It will give you a notification 30 minutes to when I go live, when I have streams that are scheduled. So guys, appreciate y'all very much. Thank you for the love. As always, thank you for hitting the like button. Thank you for hitting that subscribe button and joining the family, guys. Until next time, y'all take it easy, and I'll see y'all around. Peace.
Fake, I keep it real.